That's good. Let's get all set up. Anyone about tonight, lads? Any of you guys up for a chit chat? T, alright, matey? Right, T, buddy, how are you this evening, mate? How's your day been? Yeah, good, mate. Absolutely tiring now. I've been mentally busy today, buddy. How's yours been? Shamish, hi. How you doing, Shamish, mate? You alright, buddy? How are you today, mate? LSM, hi. You alright, LSM, mate? You alright? T, I'm all good, pal. Good, mate. Good to hear it, buddy. Atticus, evening, Daryl, mate. You alright, Atticus, buddy? You alright tonight? Gavin, alright, lads. How are you, Dazza? I'm alright, Rossi, mate. How are you today, mate? You alright? Michael Dunn, hi, Daz, mate. You alright, Michael, mate? How are you this evening on this grand day? Ugh. Yeah, I'm doing great. You? Wicked, Atticus, mate. That's brilliant to hear. Yeah, I'm all good, mate. All good. All good in the hood, lads. I need to sleep soon. School stuff. No worries, LSM, mate. I'm well aware that you've got school and that, mate. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done it earlier, but I've just been mad busy today, lads. I've had a lot going on at the moment. So, Dan Lee, hi, Kate. Dan Lee, hi, Kate. I'm guessing that's hi, mate. You're right, Dan Lee, mate. Oh, dear. I was thinking, shit, Kate's in the background. Shamesh, do you remember my point on last vid you made? What do you think on it? Really interested to know. I've answered a very lot of questions, my friend. What was your last point, Shamesh? If you just refresh my memory on what your last point was, mate. Because I've literally just answered tons of comments and that today. Hi all in chat. I'm Graham. Thanks. Fuck to me with us. Good to hear, Michael, mate. Danley, mate, not Kate. Yeah. I thought it was mate to begin with. I was like, Kate. I was like, who's Kate? And then I thought, mate. Rossi, fuck the Mayweather's Michael Dunn. Yeah. T. Virgil van Dijk played for the under 23 today and had a shocker, and all the Southampton fans are fuming because he cost the under 23s a win. Yeah, I know. Mate, he's not going to play well. I'm telling you, he's not going to. The only reason he's back trying to play a little bit is just purely for match fitness, isn't it, really? It's gonna be fucking funny, I tell you. He's gone in January, whether it's to us or not. I'm assuming he's lacking match fitness. Yeah. All I want is to see Liverpool win against Seville. I think we will, LSM, mate. I think we will. They had a really good last game, didn't they? But they're missing Nolito, so that's a positive, really, isn't it? Not that I like to see anyone injured in football, but only helps us, doesn't it? Well, Rossi, how are you, mate? Gavin Plum. Evening, Gavin, mate. You're right, dude. Let's spare a thought for all those affected by the shocking attacks on this day. 16 years ago, you'll never walk alone. To 9/11 victims. Evening, lads, as well. Yeah, definitely, mate. Totally 100% agree with you. Horrible, horrible day, isn't it? So, yeah. Massive respect, my friend. Yeah, he's not played for 9 months or so, but it's fucking hilarious. It is funny, isn't it, mate? I don't know what they expect from the lad. One, like you're saying, he played for ages, so he's not match fit. And two, he's not going to be playing like he used to, is he, for even if he got back into the first team, for fuck's sake. Coutinho's confirmed for the Sevilla match. Day squad, right? Yeah, that's what I've made of it, mate. He's in contention. So, all good. Gavin, thanks for all the support, lads. You're welcome, Gavin, mate. You're welcome. Hopefully it went all right for you today, bud. Glad you could make the stream tonight as well. All good, Michael, mate, yourself. Hi, Gav, to hear. Good to hear everything went well. Sweet. I guess how was it, Gavin, mate? Yeah, Dan Lee. To 9/11 victims. Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. Hi, Gavin P. How are you, mate? Rest in peace, victims of 9/11, mate. Rest in peace. You'll never walk alone. Yeah. Everyone raise a glass or cup or whatever if you got it. It's awful, isn't it, guys, eh? Stuff like that. Fucking awful. Can't believe how long ago it was. You know what I mean? Like, just, it's madness. I remember when it happened. It was that we are one injury away from finishing sixth, and that's right, mate. I remember now. And that all the other teams have depth and quality. You said about Chelsea, didn't you, or something? And also with Coutinho and Mane, we are dreadful. Well, if other teams can cope easily, yeah, I agree with you, mate. I don't know. For me, one thing that I touched on previously on the channel and that is that I feel that we're a couple of injuries away on top of what we've got already to really squeeze us, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I think we'd panic then, wouldn't we? And think, shit, we should have bought in this, we should have bought in that. But hopefully we don't get any more injuries or whatever, you know what I mean? And hopefully the lads get back as well, fit. But yeah, I do agree with you, mate. I feel like we do need more depth, you know. I think we did bulk up a little bit, but on the other hand, like, we did lose like Lucas and some other players. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like we really did ourselves major favours in that sense. We do have a lot of depth, except in defence. Yeah, I'm not really saying that because we definitely bulked in certain areas, but I'm just really disappointed with the defence situation, aren't we, guys? Let's face it. Johnny, hi guys. Hope you're alright. Gavin, you alright, Johnny, mate? How are you tonight, mate? You alright? Gavin, Plum, the appointment went really, really well. It left me happy and disappointed at the same. Oh, chat's going. Same time, it went well as on the right track, and I've started losing the weight I need to. What's made me disappointed is that my diet has been put back again, and I haven't lost as much as I wanted to. Sorry to hear that, Gavin, mate. It will come, buddy. It will come. These things are never easy, are they, mate? You know what I mean? Like, we don't have anyone similar to Mane or Salah. Yeah, I think we bought in Salah, didn't we? When we first bought in Salah, it was in case we lost Mane, they were saying, wasn't it? Because of the pace for pace. Once we didn't have Mane, we lacked pace up top. But then with the rumours about Coutinho maybe going to Barcelona, it was like, okay, so maybe did we bring in Salah in case we lost Coutinho? And yeah, I don't really know what to make of all that one, to be honest with you. I don't know which one it is, if you know what I mean. But I definitely feel like we could have got maybe one more versatile player on top of Chamberlain, and then we needed to bulk the defence more, if you know what I mean. But I think we're in the right direction for getting that depth in the squad. I just feel we wouldn't be saying that we were having problems if we wasn't like if Klein wasn't injured and Lallana. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're two fairly key players, aren't they? And that's what I mean by if we got another injury on. You look with Mane, if Mane is out for the 3 games or whatever, if it does go that way and we had an injury on top of that, it's a little bit like, oh shit, if we would have sold Coutinho, it would have been worse, wouldn't it? Because we wouldn't have had Coutinho to cover for him. So, right, let's have a look. Hackers, hi Michael, how are you tonight? Fuck the Mayweathers, Gavin, mate. Hi Michael, slow and steady, Gavin, you'll get there, mate. Yeah, good to hear. Gavin, you'll get there, mate. Good to hear, Gavin P. We are all here for you, my friend. I'd rather have kept Colo than Clavin. Yeah, I thought Colo still had some more to offer us, mate, to be honest with you. I've rated Colo, like, I think it wasn't just about what he did on the pitch, was it? It was off the pitch as well. Clavan is an experienced player, but not as experienced as Colo, was he? Do you know what I mean? Shamish, I'm hearing it, bro. We saw what happened last January, but we didn't really strengthen. But I'm telling you that without Mane and Coutinho, we will finish 6th. But the cater was so huge. Yeah, I think next year, I think I'm waiting to see what happens in January. If we sort out the centre-back problem, whether it's Virgil or someone else, you know, then I'd be interested to see once the January window closes. But I think by the time we got Cater next year, and obviously the Emre Can situation's up in the air at the moment. And yeah, if we manage to sign Emre Can up to a contract extension, wait until Cater's in, we've got Virgil in or another centre-back or whatever. I personally think we need 2 centre-backs, but if Klein comes back and stays injury-free, if you know what I mean, and you've got Klein and Trent, which frees up Gomez, so maybe we just need 1 centre-back. You know, I think at the moment there's a lot up in the air, and I can see how it can go either way at the moment. You know, like, if everyone was fully fit, then we've got good squad depth, apart from the centre back situation, because it's not about the depth, it's about the quality and depth with that one. But other than that, I do see what you mean, mate. I really do. Like, it is something that's gone in my head that, oh God, like, if Lallana's not back for ages, and we don't want to rush him back because we don't want him to get a worse injury, if you know what I mean. But yeah, something I wanted to say, guys, as well. I know some of you know about it all, but the Danny Ings injury thing, I think that was just a precaution, wasn't it? Like, subbing him off and that in that game. So that's good to hear, because Danny Ings is a player that I'd like to see get a bit more game time this year for us. Like, now that he's back, it's all part of a development, isn't it, with Ings? Remember when Colo knocked over the ref? Colo, mate, is an absolute champ. Seriously, I said to my missus the other day about getting the Colo Torre top that she caught in the crowd when we was watching them live, and she said she thinks she's put it in the loft somewhere. But next time I go up there, lads, I'll see if I can dig it out or something. Not about that, because mate, Ewan, how are you? Lionheart, you're right, Lion, mate. How are you doing today, buddy? Solid defence is key if we want to win the league. Yeah, I think it's one of them old sayings, isn't it? Like, a good defence wins you titles and trophies, you know, and I think that's something that Liverpool have lacked over the years, isn't it? You know, like, we've been very attacking for a long time now, haven't we? Our style of playing. To be honest with you, I do prefer watching an attacking style of football, and it's the Liverpool way, isn't it? Let's face it, to a defensive style, but we've got to kind of even it out a bit, haven't we, now? And hopefully it doesn't mean that we're not as attacking. Hopefully we can still be aggressive and attacking, but I definitely think we need to tweak some things, as well as one more personnel in there, like a really good centre-back that suits our style of play. And if they got rid of the zonal marking, which, to be honest with you, I don't know whether we will get rid of the zonal marking, because if Klopp's been here a little while now, hasn't he? And if he hasn't got rid of it yet, then I'm not too sure he will. Because that was hilarious. Oh, what, when he knocked over the ref? Yeah, it was, man, it was. Colo is a free transfer. He's worth a punt until we get the replacement in my opinion. Yeah, mate, I'd take him. I'd take him back, seriously. My missus would be happy as well, because, like I say, she's got his top, hasn't she? I'm already falling behind, though. I've got a banging headache tonight, lads, so you're going to have to bear with me even more tonight, I think, lads. Shamesh, one thing for sure, that Coutinho will be gone by next summer and Liverpool will sell. What do you think? I don't know, man. I thought when the transfer window was ending and that we kept him, my opinion was that Coutinho will go next summer. I definitely don't think he's going anywhere in January. Like, a lot of people are saying he'd be gone in January, but I really can't see it, to be honest. Like, he's in our Champions League squad and everything. Like, I know that's not the be-all and end-all of it, but I really don't think that deal will happen in January. I just don't think Liverpool will allow it, because we made such a strong stance in the last transfer window. I think it'd be a little bit pathetic to let him go. I know Southampton did the same with Virgil, but there's obviously developments coming out, isn't there, to do with all that now. So, yeah, I think Coutinho might go next year, but it all depends, man. If we have a good season and Coutinho can see that we're going places, and it is true that he's pissed off at Barcelona, you know, then who knows? Barcelona might not even come back in for him. You don't know whether there's been a breakdown in a relationship there with what's gone on, or what, do we yet? So, just waiting to see what comes out a bit further about that one. What do people make of De Boer getting sacked? I think it's absolutely disgraceful, mate, to be honest with you. Too many clubs sack their managers too quick, and I think it's ridiculous. I think they need to get a manager in, keep that manager in for a set period of time, and let him get players in that he wants and get his team playing the way he wants them to play. Like, De Boer would have changed that team. It would have been a lot better, you know. I just can't believe how they do it. And if they got Roy, like, fuck it now. Roy's not better than De Boer, is he? Let's face it. Rossi says, perfection takes time, Gavin. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Keep positivity, mate. You'll never walk alone. Yes, Rossi, 100%. SM, I have to disagree with your statement about Salah. Salah was bought for the starting 11. Coutinho would drop back on into the midfield. You have to disagree with me. Are you saying that I didn't think that Salah was starting 11? I knew he was bought in for starting 11, to be honest, LSM. I never said he wasn't, mate, if that was aimed at me. I don't know whether it was, but I don't think he'll be gone for sure, but there's a good chance he will leave. Yeah, that's about Coutinho. Yeah, I think so, yeah. I'm not sure if everyone has heard, but we are appealing the 11th Mane's ban. Hearing is tomorrow. Yeah, It's yeah, definitely. I think it was me and T was talking about it earlier a bit actually. But yeah, we find out tomorrow, don't we? What do you guys think of that? Do you think that we got a good chance? I think, to be honest, there's been another incident in there with a high foot and that. So I think if they're seen to not at least shorten the length of his ban, then Liverpool can go on the grounds of, like, what's the word? It's not discriminating against Liverpool Football Club, is it? But like they can kind of kick off, can't they, and say, look, like you can't do that when there's no consistency, you know. Hang on, guys. Let me just mute this. I've got him on the monitor again, lads. Not sure if it. Oh, right. De Bruyne needed time. Exactly, like mate. Exactly. That's my views on it. I think teams are disgraceful the way they sack managers really quick these days. Michael Dunn, what are your thoughts, Daz, about Barcelona coming back for Phil in January? Personally, I think it's bullshit. Yeah, I think I touched on it a minute ago. Before I've read this, mate. But I think they could possibly come back in with him. But I'm waiting to see whether things have broke down between the representatives and the club and that yet. But we was aware, weren't we, that Phil wanted to move and Barcelona wanted him. But January's a new window. Same with Virgil and Lamar and like transfer targets for Liverpool. I can't see him going anywhere in January, but anything's possible, isn't it, mate, to be honest with you, this day and age. But yeah, I think we'll keep him until next summer at least. And to be honest with you, I think all these people saying that Barcelona's Coutinho's dream move, there's footage of Coutinho and Neymar saying years ago that their favourite team is Real Madrid. So, Real Madrid could come in for him and he'd go there. Like, I saw that one towards the end of the transfer window and I thought it was fucking funny, to be honest with you. All depends on the Coutinho saga. We have the power still. We'll demand around 150 million for him next window and see if they're willing to pay. Yeah, if they do come back in for him, it's going to cost them a fucking fortune, isn't it? And I think that's the same for us with Virgil. I think it's going to cost us a lot of money, to be honest. I think anyone's going to cost a lot of money in January. Just look at the prices from last transfer window, innit? And January's going to be even worse, isn't it? You know, Johnny, yeah, still think he'd get the 3 games, unfortunately. Yeah, very possible. I hope that they do take into consideration the other incidents that's happened as well recently. Because it took Allardyce 6 games to win his first game, but they fired De Bruyne in 4 games. It's fucking disgraceful, Atticus, isn't it, mate? Seriously, I don't know what they're thinking about doing that, to be honest. Do Crystal Palace really think that they're going to get anywhere if I keep sacking their managers? Makes me laugh, mate. He's got screwed against Crystal Palace. Got screwed against Burnley. Mate, it's an absolute joke. They should have just given him time, let him get his team playing the way he wanted them to play, and that. Things take time, don't they? Things take time to brew. I believe the fee we want is close to 200 million. Yeah, it was around 200 million euros when it at, because I think that was the alleged fee that Liverpool apparently got hold of them and said, if you come in at around 182 million, then we'd start the negotiations. But there was nothing concrete on that. I think it's Barcelona's tactics again, isn't it? Which says to me that maybe they will come back in for him in January, but I don't know. I don't really know what to believe on all that yet, because there's so many different bullshit stories come out from Barcelona. It's kind of mixing up with everything, isn't it, at the moment? Most likely outcome for the Mane appeal is it stays at 3, but still a high chance of a reduction based on 28 laws. Yeah, let's hope, TA. Fingers crossed, like you say, mate. Yes, I heard that myself, Gavin P. They're going to appeal the length of Mane's ban. Yep. Shamesh De Bruyne sacking was ridiculous. Could not believe it. Yeah, mate, absolutely shocking, isn't it, mate? Really. I thought it was a joke, to be honest with you. And, yeah, I can't believe it. Do they really think, like, Hodgson's going to do any better? Let's face it, do you know what I mean? No fucking way. Hi, Tia, how are you, mate? Fuck the Mayweathers. Reaper, hey, mate. You alright, Reaper, mate? How are you doing tonight, buddy? What's your views on the situation across the Premier League at the moment, mate? Ings suits our style better than Firmino does. I think so. I think I've always said that Ings, literally, when we got Klopp, I thought, this is it. Do you know what I mean? Like, Danny Ings is well suited to Klopp's style. He's a little pit bull, isn't he? You know, he just keeps going and going. And I think Klopp knows that. So I think Klopp is waiting for him to be fully match fit. I just hope he can shift these injuries and get back into it, you know. So But yeah, I do agree with you. I think Firmino and Ings are different kind of players, aren't they, as well? Like, so it'd be good to have Ings back as well to give us something different up top. Sorry guys, the chat's jumped. Need to read it. Heard Virgil van Dijk had a stinker for Southampton reserves. No. Yeah, he did, mate, apparently, didn't he? Jack Lam, hey everyone. You're right, Jack, mate. How you doing, buddy? You right today, mate? Yeah, Johnny, mate. That's funny, that. But what do they expect? You know what I mean? A couple of the guys hit the nail on the head. He's not got match fitness, has he? Like, he's been out for a long time, and I personally think even if he was fully match fit, they're not going to get the same Virgil as what they had before he got the injury. To be honest with you, he's not happy, is he? He wants to leave. So, Pascal has been picked to play on Wednesday. So, Barca, you had your chance. You are the weakest link. Now, fuck off. Fuck the Mayweathers. Yes, Michael, mate. Oh, sorry, lads. I'm going to have to put my glasses on, boys. Fucking stinking migraine tonight. Any news on Mane's situation, T? You mentioned it earlier. Are you on about the ban, mate? Because the hearing's tomorrow, isn't it, for that Atkas? So, got to wait till tomorrow for that one, if that's what you was on about, mate. We're being sacked and getting White in to replace him is a fucking joke. I know, mate, I know. Sorry to hear that, Daz. How is Hannah and Riley? Hope they're well, mate. Thanks, Michael, mate. They're all good, buddy. They're all good. It's just been one of them days, mate, where it's just been manic, really, really busy. And so when you just you've not stopped, you know, and I think that's why I've got a headache tonight, because I need to, like, unwind. That's why I thought I'd get on the stream with you guys, unwind, and I'll be all good. I said 5 PM before anyway. News came out at 5 PM on the dot, but we'll find out tomorrow after hearing, mate. Yeah. Roy Hodgson's a legend, a legend. Mate, in his own world, he's a legend, but not in my world, eh? Shamash, the only reason we didn't sell Phil this summer is because we couldn't find a replacement. Once we find one, he will leave. I don't know, Shamash, mate, to be honest with you. I don't think it was down to the replacement or whatever. I think it was probably down to money. I think Liverpool were well aware of the situation with, like, how much money players were going for, and they just wanted a massive, massive fee for him. And also, I don't know, some of my views on it is, I've said before, like, I feel like they was trying to make a bit of a stand on it to say, not only to other clubs, like, you know, you can't just come in and poach our players. If we say no, if they ain't got a buyout clause, you can't touch them. Also, to the other players at the club, like the Emre Can situation, it's like saying, if we don't want to let you go, then you ain't going anywhere. But obviously, with players like Emre Can, the power is with the player in that situation. But Coutinho's just signed a long contract, hasn't he? So, yeah, I don't know. I think there's numerous reasons why he didn't go, but maybe not getting a replacement. I don't know whether that was quite right, because I feel like we have got replacements in the positions that Coutinho could play now, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's definitely a bonus having him here still. On top of that, you know. Good to hear. Hopefully we can get his ban reduced. Yeah, I agree, Gavin P. Getting Roy to replace De Roy, it's a joke. Yeah. T. Shamish, even if Lamar had come in, Coutinho wouldn't have been sold. No plans to sell him in the summer or next summer as it stands. Yeah, that's what I make of it, mate. Gaz Woodcott, all right, lad, how you doing? You're right, Gaz, mate. How are you, buddy? Ain't seen you for a little bit, mate. Hope you're all good, mate. Hope you're all good. Roy Hodgson becoming Liverpool manager marked the beginning of the first banter era in Liverpool's history. Yeah, it was very dark days, wasn't it, at Casey, when he was our manager. SM, in that case, sorry for the misunderstanding. I thought you said that Salah was brought in case Mane was injured. No, there was two stories that I kind of read on it, and one of them was that Salah was first brought in, like, because basically then if we lost Mane like we did last year, like, that we still had pace in the squad. So that was one of the stories. And then towards the end of the transfer window, it was a few people started saying maybe Salah was brought in case Coutinho went, because then we've still got our left and right winger. But to be honest with you, I think Klopp wanted Salah because Klopp had touched last season on that Liverpool lacked pace in certain key areas and that. And I think he said it, didn't he, when Mane was out and that. And he said Mane gave us a lot of pace. So I feel that he was trying to add pace to the team with Salah, and that was in the starting 11. You could see that it was always going to be Salah and Mane up on the wings. Coutinho was going to drop back into midfield So yeah, mate. But that's right, buddy. Sometimes it's hard, isn't it, to understand and that. And obviously, I'm having a conversation with loads of different people. So Renzel, you're right, Renzel, mate. How are you tonight, buddy? Edson got a scar and he looks appalling. I doubt Mane match ban will be reduced. I see the picture of that tonight. You know what I mean? Like his face and that. But to be honest with you, I think really it probably will just stand at the 3. But I don't know whether the extent of the injuries can really have a sway on that. I feel that the only thing that can sway it to make it go in our favour is that there's been other decisions of recent times that haven't been given the ban and the red card, if you know what I mean. So then Liverpool got a little bit of a leg to stand on where they can say, well, this and this, you can't be seen to do that, and we're getting punished. And Mane's, do you know what I mean? Like, that's the only way I think we're going to scrape through with that one, mate. But yeah, it does look naughty, doesn't it? Let's face it, studs to the face. It was never going to be good, was it? Shamish says, T, guarantee you he will leave. Liverpool won't keep him. Next summer he will go, and it's sad to think about it. Guarantee you he will leave. Liverpool won't keep him. Next summer he will go, and it's sad to think about. Yeah, I don't know, man. I was thinking that he will probably go next summer. My stance is that I really don't think he'll go in January, and I think that if he is to go within the next season, it will be next summer, if you know what I mean. And if we kept him next summer, then that's a result. Apparently, Liverpool's stance on it is that he's not for sale, and apparently they've even said to Coutinho that they're not making any promises to him that he'll even be sold next year either, like next summer. So I think that's what T was kind of touching on with that one. That's what I've read anyway, mate. So because I heard we requested a fee close to 200 million, which would have been splashed on Lemar and Virgil if we got permission. I don't know, mate. I think with the Lemar one, I think Liverpool just didn't want to go up to the 90 million with him. They can't. From what I made of it, was that they kind of went in the last week of the transfer window for Lemar, and I don't know whether that had anything. I don't think that had anything to do with like Coutinho going or staying or whatever. I think they was just seeing if they could entice him in the last week by saying, "Here's your 75 million plus." They wanted Origi to go on loan, and they wanted it to probably be to Monaco so that they could bring Lemar in the other way. And as soon as Monaco said they won't take Origi the other way, they're not interested. They just wanted the 92 million. I think that was when Liverpool pulled out. But yeah, the truth of it was there was a lot of talk, wasn't there, that Liverpool had a lot of money to spend, and we never saw that, did we? So I don't know how true it all is with the money and that. And yeah, if we would have sold Coutinho, we would have been a lot better off, wouldn't we? But then clubs would have apparently, like I said today on my video, like apparently Southampton was trying to hold out for Liverpool to sell Coutinho so that they could literally rape us of the money, like extra money, you know. So I don't know. Barcelona won't want Coutinho in January as they won't want a Champions League Cup type player. Yeah, that's what I make of it, Gavin. That's what makes me think that there's been no agreement, like certain journalists had said when they went, oh yeah, there's an agreement, been kind of a handshake about Coutinho will go to Barcelona in January. I said he wouldn't have featured in our Champions League squad, would he? Johnny, Coutinho would be cup tied for the Champions League. If Barca were to sign him in January, Coutinho would be with us for another year at least. Yeah, I think so, Johnny, as well, mate. I haven't asked you this. Are you FSG in or out? FSG in, mate, Shamish, to be honest with you, mate. A lot of people are FSG out, and there's some points out there that I get why people say about FSG out and that. But on the other hand, my way of looking at it is Liverpool may not have been a football club now if it wasn't for FSG. So yeah, I think since FSG's come in, it's been a learning curve for them completely. I've said it before, the advisors that they got in, they knew fuck all about football. They're just sports investment group, and there's a load of people involved in it. And they got certain advisors to help them learn the ropes, basically, with football. And I think that the advisors were wrong, if you know what I mean. And now they're starting to get the right advisors in. They've had us for a few years, and obviously they're learning a lot more now, and with the stand being sorted at Liverpool and like the clubs like training grounds and stuff having money pumped into it and everything, I think FSG have done well. They've strengthened us, you know, like financially, which yeah, I can't see why anyone would really scream for FSG out as it stands at the moment. My only look at it is the net spend hasn't been great over the last few transfer windows or whatever, but is that FSG or is that Liverpool Football Club? One thing that FSG have said previously is that they wanted Liverpool Football Club to run themselves again. Like, they want them to be able to finance themselves, and that's what FSG wanted. They helped us get on track, and then the club would kind of pay them back off, if you know what I mean. I mean, yeah, FSG will help invest into Liverpool and the surrounding areas and that to help it thrive, but then it will be down to the club and that. So I'm not too sure whether it's down to FSG to pump the money into the club, mate. I think in that aspect, I think that might just be Liverpool, like, not putting all the money in and that. And yeah, I don't know. I'd like to know what some of you guys think, but I'm definitely FSG in as it stands at the moment, mate. Let me know what you think on it. In other news, lost their first game of the season. His boys have started well. They have started well, went Atticus, mate. So he probably will go next summer, yeah, Shamish. But if FSG want to keep him, they have to power to, and are showing they will keep players. He will leave if Bus come in for him with a good package. Yeah, that's it. I think FSG was kind of showing that they want Liverpool to be a powerhouse again. That's what we want, isn't it? We want. I'm sick of Liverpool Football Club, like Barcelona and that, poaching our players, and I'm sick of players looking at like teams like Barcelona and that and thinking that's my next step up. Like, Liverpool's a stepping stone to get to one of them clubs. It shouldn't be like that, should it? Liverpool are one of the greatest teams in the world, and players should be really happy to finally get to play for Liverpool and should be happy to fulfil their potential fully at Liverpool. Yeah, I think that's what FSG want as well. So it's all good. I think FSG have definitely got him by the balls, and they got Barcelona by the balls because there's no buyout clause. So yeah, it's the ball's fully in their court, isn't it? George Mason. Now then, lads, how's everyone doing tonight? You're right, George, mate. I'm good, buddy. How are you tonight, mate? Good to have you on board tonight, mate. 90 minutes are full of shit. They are not to be trusted. Never trust 90 minutes, mate. Never. They just literally pump out anything for clicks and anything that they see, even if it's just a Twitter rumour from Bob that lives down the road. Do you know what I mean? Like, they just literally pump out too much shit, don't they? Fuck me. Yarn again. Right, I think I've just found it again. It jumped. Jack Lum. Hodge is shit. Yes, he is, Jack. 100%, mate. Hi, Reaper, mate. I agree. Jack was shit. Boy used to be a decent manager before Liverpool, but he seems to have lost the plot. Yeah, he was of a certain pedigree, wasn't he, before it all went downhill. Let's say that, you know. Jack Lum, exactly. 90 Mins is one of the most unreliable sites there is out there. You get more truth from a political than you will from a 90min.com. Yeah, from a politician. Yeah, 100% Gavin, mate. Shamish T, FSG would have sold him if we had got them out. FSG could not sell him in the last 29 days of the window, as the fans would have rioted and turned against FSG. I think a lot of the fans got to the point in the end, didn't they, where they was like, look, if you want to go, just fuck off. I think we just had enough of it, lads, didn't we, eh? Oh, Rick Potter's back. Yeah, he's back, mate. He's back with a vengeance, he is. T, you're wrong, mate. Adamant he would not be sold. I made it very clear he wasn't a replacement. Oh, I don't know what that means at the moment. That's true, Gavin P. 90 minutes are full of shit. Yeah, Valak Gaming. I don't really a fan of any Premier League team, but I really like what Klopp is doing in LFC. Hope you guys get Van Dijk. Can't wait to see what you're capable of with a good centre back. Right, Valak, mate. Welcome to the channel. That's interesting, mate, that you say that, and yeah, it's good to get your views, mate. For as like a someone like you say that you're not really a fan of any Premier League team. So yeah, very interesting to get all your thoughts on it all. Same with Reaper here. Look, Reaper's commenting as well. I like to get Reaper's views as an outsider. Why they shouldn't have had his ban reduced. Shouldn't have his ban reduced. I think they should just stick to it, shouldn't they? The refs need to be really consistent and say, in future, every single tackle like that is going to be a red card and you'll get a 3-match ban. And in that way, there'll be none of this debating going on in the future, because that's what it comes down to, is where the referees are inconsistent on their cards. That's why it's split across everyone. Jack Lum, Reaper. Why do you think that, Reaper? We're all Liverpool, tralala. Come on the ball. I'm so looking forward to Wednesday night. Mum, Luton and the team I trust. Yes, buddy. Shamish, Michael Dunn. I can't wait, bro. We must win. It would show a lot. I think especially when we lost to them in the Europa League final. Yeah, I think Liverpool got a point to prove against them, haven't we? And especially with the defeat on Saturday, I think we're going to come out and give it our all, guys. Reaper, why should it be reduced? He kicked Edson in the jaw and was sent off for endangering the opponent. He knew if he missed the ball, it was a red, and he took the risk, and now he should take the ban. I said from the dot, Reaper, didn't I, really? I don't know whether you saw, mate, but that night I said Mane really didn't help himself because the boot was high and he could have easily have gone in with his head or pulled his foot down. I mean, it happened later on in the game where Henson run in on the goalkeeper and he didn't raise his foot, did he? So, yeah, I get what you're saying there, Reaper, and you know what I mean? I just want to see the refs be consistent. That's my main view on it. Would everyone be up for having a on the bench LFC Facebook group where we're able to chat, post pics on news stories, and it would give more exposure to the channel? Gavin, 100%, mate. I did say that I need to get it sorted. I was going to do it today. It was one thing that I thought about last night, but I haven't had the chance today, if you know what I mean. But it's coming, mate. It's 100% coming. I will get it set up and then we'll get on it and we'll get it all sorted. It's the last platform that I want to do. I mean, I was speaking to my missus' dad. He's really fucking clever with computers and that, and got all of his own businesses and that to do with it all. And basically, he was telling me today that he's going to get me a website set up and that for this as well. So we'll even have our own website, so that'd be wicked as well. Hello, Shamish. I hope we go so the way to the final and win the cup. Yes, so do I. See, because letter of the law says because it wasn't intent. Facts like head ducks, looking at the ball, etc. in the new 2018 rule says it can be reduced. Reaper, mate. We go all the way to the final. I meant, yeah, I hope we go to the final, mate. I'd love to see that this year from us, because from a neutral point of view, he was looking straight at the ball. He had no intention to harm Edson. Also, Edson rushed out at him recklessly and threw himself towards Mane and the ball. It was something that I said at, because wasn't it, that if that's the case, is that what goalies are going to do every time a player gets through on the ball now? Is run in with their head, and then they got a good chance of getting the other player a red card? I don't know, man. There's so much to do with it, innit? And it is literally split across the world, isn't it? Like everyone, some people have got really strong views either way. I kind of haven't. My strongest view on the matter is that the refs need to be consistent with it, and they need to stick with their decisions on these things and give the same decision to every single incident that's the same. That's the real bugbear for me after this one. You can't be sending everyone off when the clash with the keeper, the rush out thinking he's Manuel Neuer. Yeah, Reaper, so what? It's his fault for being a good goalkeeper. Hope we get Barca in quarterfinals and smash them and say to Coutinho, are you sure you want to leave? Yeah, that'd be pretty good, wouldn't it, mate? And by the letter of the law, the ref had no choice but to send Mane off, same as the Snake Sterling before the international break. Yeah, Gavin, you said about that before, didn't you, mate? And my brother's a qualified referee, and he's told me before about the rules and stuff, and that they've got to abide by like a hierarchy as such, and that he could have been in serious trouble if he hadn't sent him off. So, but then that means that the other situations, the ref should be in serious trouble, shouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, rules state that it's a straight red, but other factors can result in decreasing length. Simple as that, Reaper. We'll see. Like to stick, but tomorrow will tell. Yeah, I think we just all got to wait, haven't we, and see, guys, what happens tomorrow. Either way, I'm not going to argue with the decision, because if obviously it does get decreased, then I'm happy because we got Mane back sooner. But if he gets a 3-match ban, then he did smash the geezer in the face with his foot. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Coutinho hits the winner in that game, Shamesh. Yeah, 100%, mate. Coutinho gets a hat-trick. That'd be fucking quality, wouldn't it? To be honest, I don't think Liverpool will get past the last of 16 in the Ultimate Champions League. I'd like to think that we could, but all depends, man. I think we should, if we would sort out our centre-backs, I think we would have, but that was the massive kick in the teeth for me that we never sorted that, so all depends on the draw. Yeah. The ref had no choice. One other thing as well is that Liverpool are pretty magical when it comes to European football. It's just something about us that we seem to do all right most of the time anyway. We have had times where we've been shit, but there's also been some magic in some of them nights. Ref had no choice but to send off Mane. The rule states that if a player's foot is raised very high and it connects with the player's face, then the ref had no choice but to send off the player. Yes, Michael, mate. We could draw Benfica and City could draw Munich. You just don't know. It's very true, mate. I think luck of the draw as well, when they say so. Johnny says, think Coutinho will be on the bench on Wednesday. He could possibly start on the bench, Johnny, mate. I'm waiting to see. It's been said, isn't it, that he's definitely in contention. So it'd be good to see him get back out on the pitch, and maybe Klopp will decide, you know what, get on, start or whatever, so that he doesn't have that anticipation waiting through the game with the crowd and, yeah, getting nervous or whatever. It'd probably be good to just throw him on at the beginning and let him settle into the game more than bring him on, if you know what I mean. But, yeah, he could start on the bench, couldn't he, Reaper? Like Chelsea, not enough squad depth to go fine. Both Prem and Ultimate Champions League. Yeah, we've got more depth, I think, than what Chelsea have now, personally, is what I think. But we're missing a few players at the moment. If we get them players back in, then we'll be a lot stronger. But a couple of our key players are definitely out. We have a lot of strength in depth, especially if we sign a defender in January. Yeah, if it comes to January and we're still in the Champions League and we've got Virgil, he's not cup tied, is he? Like, so then we're looking really good. And I would say that the depth, squad depth is not an issue then, you know. I agree, our new signings all added depth. We just missed on depth in centre-back. Yeah, I think we all agree, don't we, that the centre-back should have been sorted out. We have depth in every position bar centre-back now. Yep. Yeah, 3 quality keepers. We've got cover on the left and right backs now, which we was lacking before. We have definitely improved. And keeping Coutinho and having Salah and Mane and Ox in now that can play as a winger or midfielder, you know. Like I say, once Lallana's back and Klein, we're good to go. Get a centre-back in. Virgil, hopefully, or someone that's not cup tied, and yeah, we're really strong again. Hi George, how are you, mate? And welcome to the stream. You're Neville Glow, Reaper, T, Benfica are a good team, mate. I don't know, mate. I think I'd rather play Benfica than Munich, innit? I think Liverpool will get past the last 16. I think we're capable of it if we can get our boys back fit. They may be a good team, but we're better, in my opinion. Yeah, I think we're better than Benfica, mate. Easily. Got a shout out. My life is complete. Love the streams, top quality stuff. Thanks, George, mate. I'm glad you like the streams, mate. Thank you very much. Good to have you on board, though, George, mate. Got any questions? Just put it in the comments, mate. I will get round to it, George. 100% I will. The lads will tell you. I'll fall behind on that because it's hard to try and keep up because I try and answer everything that I read. It's not always possible, but I do give it my best. Obviously, Reaper, all the Ultimate Champions League clubs are, but my point is all, when we'll be knocked out, it all depends on the draw. If we pull Benfica and you pull Munich, who's better odds of going through? Yeah, I agree, T, on that one, mate. Good man, George. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. You'll never walk alone. T, it's all in the draw. Yep, luck of the draw, T, luck of the draw. Come on, guys, hit the like button. Here it goes, Michael. Michael's on the case. Shamish says, I want Liverpool to make us dream so we can stand all together and sing, we're going to win the league, we're going to win the league, and now you're going to believe us, and now you're going to believe us. Mate, we can literally sing that whenever you want, Shamish, mate. That's what it's all about, buddy. Good times are just round the corner for Liverpool, mate. I generally do believe that. It's a bit of a cliche, isn't it, with Liverpool fans? Everyone always goes, oh, it's always your year next year, but with Keita coming in next year, if we sort out centre-back and we keep the players that we've got, then next year we're looking very strong, and I'm going to put some money on us taking the league next year. If you want, I'll set it up for you. If you want to, Gavin, mate, yeah, feel free. Like, I'm all but happy for you to do that, mate. I know you're a legend with your Facebook group, so except for Reaper, obviously you're a City fan, but welcome to this channel, mate. Yeah. Sorry, lads, it's bounced on me again. Let me just have a look. At least you ain't one of the scum or Mayweathers. Yes, Rossi, exactly, buddy. Reaper's actually one of the only fans that we've had that's not a Liverpool fan coming to the stream and gives valid opinions. And I like to get an outside opinion of someone that's not an absolute bellend and just wants to slate other teams, because that, we always boot them out, you know. But that's why Reaper's always welcome in here, because he obviously sees it from an outside point of view, and it's, even though a lot of us don't agree with what he sees and stuff, it's always good to get the other side and it and that. So, level-headed City fan is a miracle. Welcome, Reaper. Yeah, it is, mate, and it for that. Half my arse off. This guy seriously want to have Barcelona that early. I imagine Suarez, Messi, and Dembele against Matip McClavin. Oh, don't for that, mate. Yeah. Mate, to be honest with you, I want us to have an easy run up until we get the big boys, you know what I mean? Because I feel like we need to get Lallana and Klein back in and sort out the centre-back situation before we start hitting teams like that. But, yeah, I think the only thing I think of it is if we do pull Barcelona, do you know what I mean? Like, then I would love to see Coutinho bang it in. But that's interesting, guys. Do you think Coutinho would play against Barcelona? Do you think Klopp would put him in? That would be funny. I'd like to know what you lot think of that. It'd be funny to see if he would or not, you know. It's Champions League, well, anything can and does happen. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Magical nights, isn't it, Gavin? We likely sign a class centre-back in Jan. Yeah, hopefully Atticus. And if it's not Virgil, then I hope it's a class centre-back that's not cup-tied, because Liverpool, if we're still in the Champions League and doing well, which we should be, hopefully, then we need someone that can come in and help us in that area, if you know what I mean. Shamish, some people are getting on Salah's back and are criticising him so much. Some of the fans are forgetting these are his first few games. Yeah, man, like anyone that jumps on players' backs when they first come in, they can't do that. Salah's proved that he's a quality player. He scored different goals already for us, and you can see that 70% of his shots at the moment he's not scoring. But I can't remember who it was, but someone made a really good point that was how Suarez was in his first season. He missed a hell of a lot of chances, and then all of a sudden it clicked. And I'm not saying Salah's another Suarez, but it will happen. Salah's a quality player. I really do rate him, and I just laugh off people that say that he's shit and that, you know what I mean? Because I think we got a good deal getting Salah, and I think he's passionate as well about playing for Liverpool, I feel, so it's good to have him on board. So I agree with you, Gavin P. Reaper is a level-headed City fan and is welcome to give his views on this channel, even if it isn't a Pool fan. I don't know what that was. It was a massive bang. Holy shit. We like Sonic Class. Trying to catch up. Time for bed. Have a good night. Alright, listen, mate. Take care, mate. No night, dude. Hopefully speak to you soon, mate. Yeah, maybe, but still, best attack in the world. Yeah, mate, definitely. Like I said, mate, my only issue with Mo Salah is his finishing. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely got to improve, hasn't he, on it, but I think he will, giving him time. He's going to know and be unhappy with how it's gone so far with his finishing, and Klopp touched on that he should have put away one at least of them chances against City, so yeah, I think it will be sorted, wouldn't it, you know. Let's face it, he's banging in goals at Roma, wouldn't he, so, and he has scored a few goals now already for us, so. But yeah, Mo Salah isn't that clinical. He should work hard on that. Yeah, definitely. Raul. Hi, Des. How are you, mate? I'm very good, Raul, mate. Welcome to the stream again, buddy. You alright tonight? But I'm good. Thank you, my man. They ain't as good as they were, though, Valet. Yes, that attack is something special, but there is... there is terrible. Yeah, still up against our centre-backs, you know what I mean? It wouldn't... It don't bide too good, does it, you know, Raul? Just joined. Good man, good man. Hopefully you're right, Raul, mate. But that Barca looks a lot better than Real at the moment. Do you think? I think Real Madrid's the best team in the world, mate, to be fair. At this precise matter of time. And I just mean the way they're playing, if you know what I mean. Like, they're playing... it's just a strength that Real Madrid have got, man. Like, they just look all-round quality to me. To be fair, though, I ain't really watched Barca how they're playing, so... good evening, Raul. Welcome to the channel and the chat. And the new manager really got the tactics right. Interesting. Coutinho, no want play. Liverpool alone. I mean, what's that, mate? Coutinho, no want play. Are you saying you don't want him to play, or he doesn't want to play? I think Coutinho he wants to play again, mate. I think he wants to get his head down and play some football for Liverpool, buddy. I think if that's what you're asking. But how are you tonight, mate? You alright? Because Raul are Ronaldo-less. Raul fucking jumps all the time. It's a joke, it is. Raul unbelievable at the mo. Yeah, I think so as well. Fans who criticise Salah aren't true fans. I hate plastic fans. If they don't, not going to support the team. I'm just going to read through a few of them quick, lads. Barca have 100% win rate so far in the La Liga. Okay, see, like I say, I haven't been following them, mate, but it's just Barca's hierarchy that's fucked. Yeah, you guys were saying about all that situation about how they could be kicked out of the league or whatever, and I don't know anything to do with all that, so that's very interesting. Don't buy the Sun. Yeah, no one buy the fucking Sun. Scum. Thank you, Gavin. How are you, mate? Very good. Shun the Sun. Yeah, I think you're right. Good times for Liverpool. One of the best managers in the world. Yeah, definitely valid, mate. Definitely Raul. When I'm all good. I'm good, buddy. I'm good. You alright? The son of scum of this earth. Yep. I've done exactly. All thanks in yourself. Welcome, Raul. Good. Yeah, good, mate. Just came back from work. Oh, wicked, man. Like, at least you're home now. You know what I mean? Put your feet up. Relax. Join in on the stream. Have a brew or a beer or whatever you like, mate. Zero tolerance on trolls. Yes, Johnny, mate. Zero tolerance. Oh, God. It's all good, innit? Too right, Johnny. The scum paper is evil. I never bought the paper and never will. Fuck them Mayweathers. Yes, Michael. Fuck them Mayweathers, mate. Very good, mate. Thanks, Raul. Shamesh, one thing I don't want is that we get humiliated in the Champions League like Arsenal and get kicked out. I don't mind getting knocked out as long as we give you 100%. Yeah, I don't think we'll get humiliated. I don't think so, mate. I think we'll do all right in the Champions League this year. I kind of feel like Klopp will do better in the Champions League than what he will do in the Premier League with this bunch of players at the moment. I think one of our downfalls is something that I wanted to say to you guys and wanted to touch on is all this shit about the stats between Rodgers and Klopp and all that, like how Rodgers has better stats than what Klopp did in a certain amount of games and stuff. And to be honest with you, it's a complete different time, different players, different other teams have got different players and they're stronger. And one thing that I would say is the Premier League, when Rodgers was hitting the heights and could have won the league, a lot of teams didn't sit really defensive against Liverpool, and they started to sit really defensive once they realised Liverpool were really good attackively. And that's when Rodgers started going downhill a bit, and that's when Klopp took over. So I think the Premier League, they do sit back deep against us, whereas in the Champions League, a lot of teams won't try and do that, if you know what I mean. So I think we've got a good chance of doing all right. If he's in the right frame of mind and Coutinho might play, yeah, I think he will, man. I think he will. So you'll be hearing that Champions League music now, lads. Oh, I can't wait, mate. Gives me shivers. Especially now that Liverpool are in it. Well, how are you, mate? Champions League is nothing without the 5 times European champions. Here, here, roll, mate. Here, here. 100%, buddy. Ultimate Champions League music and then sponsored by Gazprom. Yeah, wait. Well, cannot wait for Wednesday. Come on the red. Think Salah can be world class if he will improve. He's just sometimes in finishing. He is really, really good. Yeah. But it gets in the right positions all the bloody time, doesn't he, Salah? He's like fantastic at getting in behind teams and that. But yeah, if he just literally tweaks that finish, then we've got a massive player on our hands, guys, which I think he'd do that. I really do. I've got the belief in him. Salah's a very humble person, isn't he? And I think he'd be working really hard on that. So I'm not worried about Salah at the moment. Find me another city in the UK with a real Ultimate Champions League trophy in it. Exactly, T. Have any of you guys been and had your picture with your Champions League trophy at Anfield? I have, mate. Fucking quality. Love it, mate. Absolutely brilliant to touch it with. Thanks, Michael. How are you today, mate? Come on the pool. Rossi, the champions. Yeah, the champions. I can't do it. I say I feel a bit shit tonight, but yeah, love it, mate. Arsenal fans call Mane the Black Suarez. Lol, he's definitely our best player. I know, Gavin, that cracks me up, that does, mate. Mane's his own fucking player, isn't he? They're just only calling him that because no one fucking likes him now because of how good he is, isn't it? Not too bad a roll, my friend. Oh, it jumped. I need to read these though because I've seen a couple of lads have joined the stream. Shit. Here we go, I'm back. Yeah, love most of troops from Arsenal fans to be called the Black Stars, yeah. Mane's an unbelievable player, yeah. I meant right now, the last 3 games, Barca looks a lot better. Oh, okay, Valet, mate. Okay, buddy. I haven't been following them, mate, so it's good to know, though. Maybe then they will fuck off and leave Coutinho alone. Hey, that'd be alright, wouldn't it, if he stays at us? Mane's world class. Yep, second best winger in the Premier League, in my opinion. Let me guess who your first best one is, and that's Eden Hazard, Atticus. Sanchez is also a quality fucking winger, isn't he? Even though Sanchez plays as a striker as well, but Neresh says no, he isn't. Overlaying Arsenal fan TV is the gift that keeps on giving. It is Gavin, isn't it, mate? You're right, Neresh, mate. How are you, buddy? Julian, it's funny how pundits are saying us beating Arsenal was them playing crap and us losing Man City was them playing great. I know, mate. That's a real bugbear of mine. I've said this before. Welcome to the stream, by the way, mate. I hope you're all right tonight, bud. Yeah, I feel like every time Liverpool play well and beat a team really easily, the pundits and everyone always goes, "Oh yeah, the other team had a shocker and played really shit." And to me, it's like, no, mate. It's just obvious, isn't it? Obviously, Liverpool play really well, so that's why the other team look shit. It just makes me laugh when they do that. It absolutely does. Let's face it, Liverpool played shit against Man City, and Man City played good against us. We've got to give it to Man City. They was fantastic, weren't they? As well as us being not on our game. So, yeah, I just hate it when people say that the other teams have a shit one against Liverpool and we smash them or whatever. One's not even close to world class. To be world class, you need to perform at a top level for 3 years. I don't know, man. I'd go as far as saying Mane's up there talent-wise with the world-class players, mate. Seriously, if Mane gets a full season and yeah, he literally scares the shit out of teams. But I think the term world-class is too far and few between, or whatever the saying is, you know what I mean? Few and far between, because like when you look at the players like Messi and Ronaldo and that, they're world-class, aren't they? But then there's a lot of players out there that are absolutely quality football players that are called world-class and they're not. You know, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I do get what your point is, but I think I rate Mane up there with some of the best in the world at the moment, to be honest with you. Roll 36 million for Mane looks really cheap, doesn't it? Considering what Man City are paying for fullbacks, 50 million for Walker. Yeah, we got a massive deal with him, and it was funny, wasn't it? How everyone was at the time saying we overpaid and he's going to be shit. They're all going back on that now, aren't they, mate? Well, the sun is pure scum. Yes, it is, mate. Because I think Phil and Mane are only world-class players, to be fair. Maybe Studge when he's fully fit and firing. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, mate. I do. At the moment, like I say, the world-class term, it does niggle me a bit. But, yeah, I think we've got class players, but obviously losing Gerrard and that, like Suarez over the years and things, you know, they were like world-class players, weren't they, as well, that have gone. And, yeah, I do agree, though. I'd love to see Sturridge come back and be fully fit like he was in that year against with Rodgers, with fucking Suarez up top. He was lethal, wasn't it? If we could have that Sturridge back, I'd be more than happy. Mane is an absolute bargain. In the current transfer window, he could cost 100 million plus at his current form. Yeah, exactly. I'm just hoping Liverpool don't, in a couple of seasons, think, oh yeah, we can make a good old turnover on him. Because let's face it, he would go for an absolute mint, wouldn't he, at the moment? Yeah, that's a fair call, Atticus, says Caleb. Oh, ban the trolls. Fuck the Mayweathers. Yes, Michael, you're on troll duty. And even if we beat Man City, we will never get the credit for our great play. No, we won't, mate, will we? Never. Never, mate. I know. I agree with you on it, buddy. It does wind me up a bit, Newish. Bro, what is this world-class shit? They have only played good for 1 year. Like I say, mate, it's about how they're playing, isn't it? I think on their day, they're up there with the best players in the world. That's how I like to put it. Like I say, if I look at world-class players and the term world-class, I naturally think Lionel Messi, Ronaldo, and when I look back in the history for a lot of others, and then the rest of the players out there are fantastic players on their day, and then you've got your shit players and that, or medium players, you know what I mean? But you look, there's people out there that think Paul Pogba is world-class. He ain't fucking world-class at all. Mane has performed at the top for more than 3 seasons, though, Newish. He was Southampton's best player by far. Yeah, he fucking destroyed Liverpool, didn't he? Now at Southampton, he got 10 goals, 10 assists. Yeah, but it's not always about stats, is it, mate? With like, I get your views, and do you know what I mean? I always like other people's views and that and hear what they think. But I think people rely on stats too much. You look at Coutinho. We all think Coutinho's a massive player, but his stats aren't up there with the so-called world-class players, are they? But he's a quality player, though, man. So, goes fuck off, Newish. S says Klopp had Carrot, Gerrard, I guess that means, and Suarez. Mate. Newish, top level is like 30 goals contribution. For wingers, 30 goals. I'm taking it you don't just mean in the leagues or whatever. I take it you mean across the whole competition. Because for wingers don't predominantly get 30 goals, do they, really? I mean, Rodgers had Carra, Jed and Suarez. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant, mate. I read it when I was like, I don't really know, and I was hoping you would like say it was that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Rodgers had a better team. I wouldn't say he had a better team, is it? He had certain players that were just absolutely on fire at that point, like Suarez was, Sturridge was fully firing back then. And the other teams, they wasn't as good, and they never played and set up the way they do against us now, do they? So they make it a lot harder for us these days. I'd love to see Mane performing in the Champions League, although I think NFC main goal is the Premier League, yeah. Right now, at least. Yeah, I don't know. I think Klopp wants a good crack at the Champions League. But yeah, I think it's been too long, isn't it, that we haven't won that title in the Premier League. So I think the lads are wanting that one. Mane was cool. Menino, he was Brazilian. He would be world class. Go watch him play. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it does come down to the names and their hairstyle, doesn't it? You know. Well, that's what it looks like anyway, doesn't it? I'm missing stuff here, mate. I'm just reading through some of them guys to catch up because I'm quite far behind. Michael, well done. Daz on nearing 700 subs. Am I nearly at 700? Shit, that's well good. It dropped quite a bit last night. I lost quite a few last night. So that's well good that let's jump back up. Blue tick gaming. Aguero is a good finisher. Aguero is one of the best finishers, isn't he? He is quality. Sir Klopp, you're right, Sir Klopp. How you doing tonight, mate? World class is still a bit premature for Mane. Yeah, I'm just going to read down, guys. I've got to read down to keep up. 45 goals in one season for Suarez and Studge is an awesome record. 100% Gavin, mate. 100%. Sanchez and Ronaldo to attacking midfield. Who can play at number 9 because they're deadly in front of goal. Mane is that too. If we need him in the middle, it'd do the business. I've said a few times I would give Mane the up front spot, to be honest. If you had Coutinho on the left, Salah on the right, and Mane up top, that would be deadly, man. It would be deadly. You're rating Sanchez a bit too much, mate. He's done fuck all this season so far. Yeah, he don't want to be there though, does he? Let's face it, Atticus, mate. Sanchez is quality, but yeah, I get what you're saying with that one. I am good, not bad. It was more than 45. Welcome to the stream, blue tick. Yeah, welcome aboard, mate. 24 goals, 11 assists. Are you mad? Do you think Salah and Mane should swap sides? Can't help but think Mane would have took full advantage of chance Salah had. Yeah, you're right, Ashley, mate. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I was pondering that a little bit, mate. I was thinking to myself, maybe putting Mane back over on the right and having Salah on the left side. I know they're saying about the inverted wingers and that suits Firmino's playing that, but I don't know. I feel like if Salah was on the left and through on goal, he'd be a lot better at banging the ball across the goal, wouldn't he? Even he kind of looks like he doesn't really know how to wrap his foot round it too much at the moment. So yeah, I definitely think they should try and swap it round, doesn't it? So yeah, I agree with you, Ash, on that one, mate. It's worth it trying it. Off to bed now, lads. Good night. Good night, Johnny, mate. I'm sorry if you're already gone, bud. If you watch it back, night, mate. Thank you for joining us as always. And welcome to the stream, blue tick. By doing that, you'd hinder Salah even more. I don't know, mate. I don't know whether you would hinder him more because I don't know, because Salah's played on the right wing a lot, ain't he? You know what I mean? So you'd think that he would be used to it by now, but I think it's worth a try mixing them up a bit. See what happens. I don't know. What's that? Everyone's score prediction for Wednesday. You're right, Tony, mate. How you doing tonight, buddy? I said 3-1, mate, and I think I'm going to stick with that. Like they're without an elite, aren't they, as well, which is a good player for them. So I think that we could do that, but it's definitely going to be a tough game, mate. They're the toughest game for us in that group, really. Coutinho will improve his game a lot playing only at the middle. He has some real playmaking qualities. Yeah, I agree, mate. I've been absolutely buzzing waiting for Coutinho to play with Salah, Mane and Firmino. Them four, I think, are just going to wreak havoc. Not so much so clock waiting for my bird to text back. She's with her sister waiting ages now. Oh, shit, man. Did you just say Suarez was Liverpool's best ever player, Yurish? I'm coming down, lads. I'm coming down to have a look. because I need a wad, so I need to catch up. What even, mate? King Kenny or Captain Fantastic, Steven Gerrard by far Liverpool's 2 best players ever. Yeah, mate, I agree with that one. Suarez wasn't the best ever Liverpool player. He was a fantastic striker. Don't get me wrong. Like, I loved Suarez, but not up there with our legends. 5. Stevie was crazy, especially in finals. Yeah, definitely Atticus. Well, are you good, mate? To see you and my prediction 3-1-3-2. Good prediction, Daryl. How are you, brother? I'm just waiting on my one to go to bed so we can have a call before beddy times. I'm alright, good, mate. I'm all good, thank you, Tony. Yeah, you like a little chat with your bird, don't you, before bed, mate? I understand that, buddy. I always like to have a bit of time with the missus before bed. Newish, 7-0 Liverpool. Fuck these useless Seville cunts. Mate, if we spank them 7-0, I'd be well happy with that one, but I think it'd be a bit tighter. But yeah, I'd love for that to happen, mate. Don't worry, Tony, she will text you back, mate. Yeah, I must just noticed you played Villa this week. Time for revenge. Yes, mate, time for revenge. 4-0 win for us. I hope the team would be like a wounded animal and just rip apart every team that we play. Yeah, I'd love to see a good reaction out of us. We never saw it in the game against City, so hopefully it's a delayed reaction and we destroy Seville just to prove a point. Good, Tony. How are you? Stevie could do unbelievable things in dynamic moments that very few players could. Exactly. We reckon Phil's in the right headspace. We start off the bench. Caleb, it's a good debate at the moment about that one, but my views is that I think I'd probably start him straight from the beginning because otherwise, if he's going to be brought on later in the game, it's going to, I don't know, like the nerves might kick in. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I'd like to get him on from the beginning and let him settle into the game instead of come on towards the end and be really nervous and not have an effect on the game, if you know what I mean. But I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go yet. We just know he's in contention, don't we, for it? So, I enjoy watching most of Phil. Yeah, I hope so because I love Phil. So class. Yeah, same. Everything he does is just easy on the eye. 100%. Phil's an absolute tank, and he, let's face it, just gutted that all that shit went on in transfer in the blue tick. True, we got firepower with Salah and Slanky. It's potential. Yeah. Hi, Gavin, mate. What's up, King? How are you, lad? Why not do Skype calls so we could talk on the live stream? I'll get round to it, mate. I'll get round to it, but I don't want to start doing loads of crap, you know what I mean? I want to do podcasts. I've been thinking about the podcast thing today and that, but I don't want to start going mad with it, you know what I mean? Loads of people have got loads of ideas for me and that, and I want to keep the channel kind of how I wanted it, if you know what I mean, and I definitely want to get lads in on it, but I'll tell you, I just get loads of different comments throughout the day saying things and that, and it will come round that we do different things and that, but I'm just taking my time with it, mate. It's growing quite quick. It's steadied up a bit, which is good. So who knows what the future holds? What about when we have Lallana return, man? So many options, 100%. So excited about Wednesday. I'm doing good, man. Oh, I'm doing good, man. Happy, good to hear you. All good, brother. All good. Would not be surprised to see the first 30 mins like we had against Hoffenheim. Yeah, that's a good call, team, mate. Might be, innit? Just come fully out and go banging. That's a good thing, though, Caleb. Blow them out of the park, yeah. That's what I personally think will happen, but who knows? They're a good team, aren't they? Let's face it. But yeah, I think we will come out all guns blazing. Oh, no, it's a good thing. So exciting. Tony Kelly, Caleb Klopp will sort it. I'm expecting something like that too. I love Morris. He makes it look so easy, like Mane. Yeah. Give me 2 minutes, lads. I'm going to go and have a waz, as you lot call it, and I'll be back in a minute, lads. Oh, what have I missed? Just going to read through, guys, and catch back up. Because if you ever wrote articles, can't remember if I asked you last night. Well, just need to be consistent. Consistency is the main key, isn't it, for Liverpool moving forwards? We need to see more consistency from the team, don't we? Mane's much better, but Mahrez touch pass, especially skills, are insane. Mahrez is a quality player, man. I don't know why we never went in for him. Leicester said he could go if the right price come in, and Mahrez wanted to move. So I think it would have been a clever bit of business getting Mahrez, to be honest. We are Liverpool, cha-la-la-la. We are Liverpool, cha-la-la-la-la. Come on the ball. Fuck the me whoever's. Oh, I just can't wait. I'm so excited. Oh, mate, and we away. I'm well looking forward to this game. To get Saturday's game out of our heads, isn't it? Just imagine if Klopp had decided Rodgers had the season we finished second. Cool, yeah, mate, seriously. And playing at that time, if you know what I mean, against the teams that weren't setting up defensive. Klopp would have won the league that year, I think, to be honest with you. Just curious. KSI or Joe Weller? There's been all this bullshit about them two, innit? Like having a row and everything, you know what I mean? I don't know who I'd back really with that one. I think we're all excited, guys, about Wednesday. Can't wait. I think if Klopp had the team, Rodgers, yeah. The team was shit, to be fair, compared to this one now, if you take Suarez out. And a fully fit Daniel Sturridge completely banging in goals like he was, mate. Steven Gerrard in there. There was a bit more experience, wasn't there, in that team, maybe? I think if Klopp had a team, we might have won the league. Yeah. Do you think balancing the team is important, or should we just focus on selecting our best attacking-minded players and attack from the front? Isn't that what the likes of Barca and Madrid do? I think you've got to have some form of balance in the team, mate. I think for too long now, Liverpool haven't had a quality holding midfielder, and Klopp said that Liverpool, the way under Klopp and the way he plays, don't need a holding midfielder really because we attack space and the second balls and stuff. So I do get what he means in that sense, but then the way he plays the holding midfielder as such kind of splits the two centre back. So yeah, to me, like I think you need to have balance. You need to have some good defensive minded players in the team as well. You can't just all out attack because you'll never win a trophy all out attack because you'll always come unstuck in certain games, and that's what will cost you. I think Hendo, Coutinho, and Ox for midfield is that, mate. Caleb. Let me know if that's for midfield in the Champions League game, mate. I might have missed a few comments. Sterling won't get past Salah in this team. No fucking way. No way. Sterling wouldn't even make the bench, mate. It will take a bit of time for the Ox to adapt to Liverpool's style of play. Yeah, he's naturally gifted and presses and full of energy, but I think it will take a while, won't it? These streams are brilliant. I really enjoy them. Good, Mike. I'm glad you do, mate. Glad you do. All the lads love the streams, don't they? They'll get involved. Other than Suarez, what players from that team would get into our current best 11? I don't know. Like I say, if you had Daniel Sturridge back then playing like that now, then he'd be in there, wouldn't he? Steven Gerrard would have to be in there just purely for his leadership skills, to be honest, as well. Close to 700 subs. The LFC family is growing, man. Glad to be part of it here with you, mate. Thank you, Barry, mate. How are you, mate? You all right? Hopefully you're all good, Barry, mate. Hopefully you're all good. It's getting there, isn't it, mate? It is gradually going up still. DC says if Klopp had Suarez in this team, we would have won the league. 100% I think we would, mate. I would have loved to have got Suarez back, like in when Klopp come in. George says Hendo, Coutinho and Lallana. Wicked. So I'm guessing you guys are talking about like who you're playing midfield and that for the Wednesday game. Henson should be dropped in my opinion. Should be Chan, Coutinho and Ox or Genie. This team without Hendo will be better, but we can't drop our captain and we won't have no leader then. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Like a lot of people have been slating Hendo for the Man City game and that and how he played and didn't help the defence out and stuff, but I don't think you can really judge any players on that game against Man City because they was all not at the best, was they? So would Chan do a better job as a centre defensive midfielder than Henderson? I don't know, because I think Emre Can pushes forwards a bit too much. He's more of a box-to-box than Henderson. Henderson is a box-to-box midfielder, but I think Henderson's a bit more disciplined than Chan. But either way, Chan could do a job in there, couldn't he? We've seen it in the past. I think we should at least try it for a game. Yeah, why not, mate? Why not go with it, innit? We've seen it before, so yeah, I'd give it another go. Hendo is our heartbeat. Everything goes through him. Hendo's our captain, mate, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? I don't think we'll see him dropped. I think he'll be in the team. The only way I think Hendo will ever be dropped is if his foot starts aggravating him again or he gets another injury. Oh, he's jumped. How is your headache now, Daz? Listening to Manx would be enough to give anyone a headache. Yeah, nah, it's not too bad, mate. It's fucking just one of them things, mate. I think I'm just exhausted today. I've had lots on and rotten headache and that. But yeah, I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. I'm just enjoying sitting and chilling, talking to you lads, really. You can probably tell I'm not buzzing like I normally am and that. I'm just trying to chill a bit tonight. So clock 100%. Yeah, midfield. Okay, Caleb, mate. Yeah, it was a good shout, buddy. I want a heavy metal victory on Wednesday. Yeah, I think it'd be nice to see one of them heavy metal victories, wouldn't it? Eh? Hopefully my headache's gone by them roll, you know what I mean? Rossi says, but Hendo is really underrated. He's massively underrated, mate. Absolutely massively underrated. Every time we've lost Hendo, there's been a dip in form from Liverpool, so it just says it all, doesn't it? Hendo's massively underrated. So is Milner as well. Yep, same with James Milner. I feel sorry for Milner, man, the way he's kind of not in the team now. Like, I know there's going to be a lot of rotation going on this year, but I think Millie deserves a shot, especially if certain players are fucking up, then Millie needs to be in the team. It's his experience as well that is like what Liverpool need, isn't it? And there was a top guy and a legend. Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree, Gavin. Millie is so underrated. Hi, Barry. Welcome to stream, mate. So, Clark. Where's that gone? I think we could use Milner's energy and experience in the starting 11, maybe at right back. I don't think we'd ever see him at right back, mate, but I think we do need him in the team, like you say. I definitely agree on that one. But I don't think we'd see Milner play right back. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's played his right wing, hasn't he? And he's played his left back, so it's not too much of a difference, I guess. But I think Klopp's probably happy with the right back situation at the moment. But yeah, I definitely think we're missing like Miller's experience on the park, to be fair. DC says we could get an electric midfield with Lallana, the Ox, and Coutinho. It would be electric, but I don't know. I think you need someone a bit more defensive and built, if you know what I mean, in the midfield. But it would be electric, like you say. That would be full of like creativity, wouldn't it? I think in the future, wouldn't put a player in a position he's never played for that Ultimate Champions League game. Are you on about the James Milner thing, T? Yeah, I don't think we'll see him go at right back, to be fair. Henson is really not good enough, in my opinion. Okay, Shemesh. Yeah. I know loads of people don't rate Henson, but in my opinion, I think it's quality. To begin with, when he come back from injury and that, I was like, nah, mate, he's not playing good enough on that, but he proved me wrong. He come back and was the old Hendo that we was missing from before, so yeah, I do rate him, mate. Hendo does the shit no one notices. Important piece of style to our player. Yeah, definitely, man. That's what I think. It's like Wijnaldum, to be honest with you guys. A lot of people say about Wijnaldum, say what exactly does he do? Like, I think it's because he does everything. Like, Wijnaldum never does anything fantastic. Like, don't get me wrong, he has had the occasional thing, but he's never like a superstar player, is he, on the pitch? But he's like a super ninja. He's all over the pitch and literally does everything. I'm YLFC. Welcome to the stream, mate. How are you, buddy? I know our midfield was phenomenal against Arsenal, but we are beginning to miss Lallana's engine in that midfield. Not even going to get started with defence. I know, mate. I know. I think a couple of times we've seen like that we're missing Lallana, aren't we? And hopefully he comes back fully fit and fighting. I hope though that we don't rush him in, even though we're missing him and that. I just hope he don't get rushed and hurt, which I don't think Klopp will do. I think that's what happened with a lot of our players when Rodgers was in. He used to rush them back, didn't he? So Klopp, Chan does tend to bomb forward. Oh, he's jumped. Give me 2 seconds, mate. Oh, here we go. Chan does tend to bomb forward. He was originally a defensive midfielder / centre back, so it's worth trying him there, as there is too much comp in the box-to-box areas. Coutinho's Lana, Ox, Genie. To be honest with you guys, and I know some of you disagree, but I generally feel like Chan's time at Liverpool is going to be up soon. I don't think he's going to sign a contract. I think it's going to go to January and then he's going to agree and he'll be gone. I just hope it's not to a Premier League rival. I think he's a good lad and I would love to see him sign that contract, but I generally don't think his future's at Liverpool, to be fair. But T, no, I meant as a captain. Good man, good to hear that, mate. Chill out, pal, and take it easy, Daz. I am, Michael, mate, I am. I'm just enjoying reading what you lot are saying. Okay, Shamash, Tony. Hope one of the years we will win the league under Klopp. That'd be the best, but our defence really lets us down. Stop going 3 at the back. We should always do a 4 at the back. Yeah, I think with our system as well, T, our defence does always let us down. I agree with what you're saying on that, but the 3 at the back thing doesn't work when we set out 3 at the back, but when we play anyway, our left and right back pushes right up and one of our midfielders drops in between the centre backs or sits just in front of them slightly in the 2 centre back split. So we kind of play with 3 at the back most of the time anyway, but when we set out to play with 3 at the back, the couple of times that we've tried it just really hasn't looked good. And yeah, it just don't suit our players, I don't think. Barry says, hey Michael, glad to be part of this stream. It's LFC football talk as well as a personal interaction away from the sport. The supportive realness on here is healthy. Yeah, Barry, yeah, totally, mate. I think it's brilliant. I think any of you lads that was in the stream last night or watched the stream back or whatever from last night, I think you could see that it's not just all about Liverpool, is it? And like football and that, like there was some quite deep moments I felt from the stream last night, lads, and it was good to get to know you lot on a deeper level, if you know what I mean. Like, and we had a right laugh as well last night, didn't we? I think a few people needed picking up last night, didn't they, lads? I think we did it. So yeah, I'm really liking how this channel's growing and you guys, the way it's going. I want to try and keep it though. I've said it time and time again. I want to keep it so that it's like a family thing and a bond. It's really nice when it's like that. I put Milner, Coutinho and Henson in midfield for Wednesday. Milner, Coutinho and Henson. That's quite a good shout, man. I don't know, Gavin. I felt like if you played Milner and Henson in the team, I don't know whether there's enough creativity there for 2, but if you was going with 2 holding midfielders, Milner and Henson would be absolutely quality. I'd like to see Milner given, maybe if Henson was to miss out the game, which I don't think he will, lads, but if he was, then put Milner in that holding role because I can't see why James Milner can't do that. But he's proven that he can defend. Do you know what I mean? And he's got the energy and he's a leader as well. So I think I'd like to see Milner given a shot in that holding midfield role. Michael says, I am tired myself tonight. I will have to go soon. I am up early in the morning. Okay, Michael, mate, yeah. This stream won't go on for too long tonight anyway, Michael, mate. Like I said, got rotten it out. I'm exhausted. So I just wanted to speak to you boys for a bit and get your opinions as always. Good shout, Gavin. I prefer Chan than Millie. Need that powerhouse in our midfield, in my opinion. Yeah, we could do with a power. I think we should always have one powerhouse in the midfield, to be fair. But yeah, I do get what you mean by putting Chan in there. But I really do want to see James Milner be given a game. You know what I mean? I don't want to see him go stale on the bench. So I think about, he's jumped the fucking game. Hold on, lads, hold on, let me catch. Janie and Hendo do the basics well. Yeah, definitely. Right, mate, good to be here. Good man. Is it IME LFC? Is it IME? Or IMI? Limey? It's a quality name, man. I love your picture as well. Chamberlain. But yeah, I'm glad you're on board, mate. I am glad you're on board. I'll take Enzonzi, to be fair. Seems a few for other top 6 clubs were interested in him. Yeah, I think we should have got him, mate. I rate him. I think he's a quality player. Good to hear that you like stream, Barry. In Klopp we trust. Yes, Raoul, mate. In Klopp we do trust. Enzonzi is decent. Genie hardly ever loses the ball. He's quality, mate. Genie, especially against Arsenal, he fucking ripped him a new one, didn't he? Like, I don't know what come over him, mate. Like, Jesus. Any free agent, DMs or centre backs around. Wouldn't have to pick up one until we get a top one early. I think Gavin said earlier when Colo's going on a free, I think again. But other than that, I don't really know, mate. I'm not following any of that side of it at the moment. But if any of you guys want me to have a look, I'll try and have a look at some point. We are Liverpool, Barry, and LFC fans are the best in the world. Yes, we are. Caleb. I think with Naby coming when he does, Chan would struggle to get in the starting 11 in his quality, but too inconsistent in his quality performance. Yeah, Caleb, I feel like that might have been something to do with another reason why Chan was signing a contract extension before now as well. Not just because of the buyout clause and money and stuff. I think it was because he could see that we was getting in some midfielders in his positions, and he was probably thinking, shit, I might not get a look in here. DC, I feel like Chan wouldn't sign the contract too. Hopefully it wouldn't be a Premier League rival. I think we should get an animal midfielders replace him. Yeah, I agree, mate. Losing Emre Can's a big blow because Chan is our only real beast of a midfielder, isn't he? Like, he is just like a machine when he gets going. And I feel like we lack that. And Chan's our only real one that is like that, you know. So if we do lose Chan, then we need to replace that. Cater's an animal, but he's smaller, isn't he? A smaller frame. So yeah, I want to see us get a big player in. Obviously, Grujic is a big lad, but he's not got the defensive side to him, as he. You see lunges in quite a bit and could be a high risk of getting some red cards, that lad, at the moment. We may all meet up sometime. Yeah, we will all meet up, mate. We said that, haven't we, a couple of times we're going to meet up. Cater isn't a DM. Cater is everything, mate, to be honest. He was a DM at one point. He can play any role in that midfield, mate. So, I agree, mate. I don't see Chan having a future here. He's a top player, only 23, but I think he wants a better move. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's probably had his head turned a little bit by another club, probably Juventus, because that's what we've seen. But it might not even be Juventus; it could be someone else. I just hopefully, if fingers crossed. Main fingers crossed is for Chan to sign a contract extension and stay. But if he's to go, fingers crossed it ain't to a Premier League team, because I think he's a quality player, isn't he? Attacking mid says roll. Caleb, if Chan went to a rival Premier League team, it wouldn't be a top 6 side. Don't know he would make it anywhere else. He's a quality player, and I just wouldn't want to see him in another colour in the Premier League, would you? Like, it'd be sickening, wouldn't it? T box to box, Hendo would still be the DM. Well, what, when Cater comes in, you mean? It'd be a box to box, yeah, 100%. Cater will probably do like what Chan does, isn't it? Like, Cater will come in and be like Chan and Wijnaldum and Lallana, the way they play between the boxes, like you say, box to box. Hendo, I think, is going to stay our holding midfielder all the time. He's fit and playing well. Kate will start box to box beside Ox, probably. That's a good call, mate. If Ox progresses well, could well see it. Milner and Henson will keep swapping at holding, allowing the others to go forwards. Yeah, man, easily, because they've both got the engine to get up to do that, and they've both got the brain as well to do that, I think. They're both very disciplined, two disciplined players. So, DC, I think Milner should have played Man City game. Yeah. I'd like to see Milner start in the Champions League game. Same DC, and I feel performed well like he always does against City. Yeah, it made me laugh how they boo him, mate. It's disrespectful, isn't it? He never did anything wrong to him. They wanted him gone. Was short for Imran. Oh, Imi, short for Imran. Okay, mate. Okay, so I'll call you. Call you Imi. Shall I call you Imi, is that alright? I'll just call you Imi. You know who I'm talking about then, don't you? Hi Imi, welcome to the stream, mate. So I'll start Hendo, Counting and Genie in the midfield for this game. Welcome Imran. Coutinho, cheers Michael. We love fans, our family, and we'll always stick together. Yes, mate, 100%. I hope we can sign Christian Pulisic from Dortmund. Klopp likes the look of him. Yeah, and I think that our owners would like that one, wouldn't they, really? I think something that would sell some shirts out there for them, wouldn't it? Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp. Yes, mate. I love that. I love that chant. That's quality, that one. Look to the stream and the channel Imran. Good song, Shamesh, mate. Blue Tick. If Chan was thinking that LFC is getting new midfielders, then why not fight for your place? Going to other clubs is not the only solution to find your role. Yeah, Blue Tick. I did say that before when I said about the Emre Can situation. I thought it could be to do with that. I said if that's the case and he's not willing to fight for his starting 11 position, then he's not a loss in that sense, because I think you need someone of Chan's quality that is willing to fight, if you know what I mean. And yeah, if that is one of the reasons, I'm not saying it is, but it just could have had something to do with it. Klopp's very open to his players, and he likes to tell them where he sees their future and that, and could have been something, could have been a reason. We go again on Wednesday. I hope this City defeat doesn't scar us, but give us a kick up the backside. I literally had a nightmare Saturday night and itching for Wednesday to bounce back. Yeah, man, totally agree. We will go again, man. That's our motto, innit? We go again. I'm surprised we didn't go for Sanchez buying this window. Would have been a nice engine in midfield. Yeah, I wanted him, mate, to be honest. I thought he would have been a good addition to the squad, but I think it was the loan business. I don't think Klopp wanted him on loan, did he? I think we was probably interested, but to get him full time, not on a loan. Exactly, Michael. Once there's a subscriber meet up, we can all chill and have a good time. Maybe we can all go to the European away match. Yes, sir, Klopp, mate. I can't wait till we all meet up, lads. It'd be an absolute quality time, wouldn't it? Let's face it. Have a right laugh, lads. This is for you and the lads. Bring on your internationals. Bring on your Roma by the score. Barcelona, Real Madrid. Who the fuck are you trying to kid? Because Liverpool are the team that we adore. Yes, Shamus, mate. Love it. Oh, where is it? Where is it? It's jumped. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Imi or Imran is cool, mate. Whatever you feel like. I'll call you Imran. Yeah, I'll call you Imran because I like Imran, mate. I'll call you that now, mate. I always change my mind, but once I've got one in particular, I always stick to it and I always remember it. If you know what I mean. Some of the lads on here, like one of them, is called Gavin because we had another Gavin. His middle name or something is Rossi, if I remember rightly. So now I call him Rossi. And yeah, I didn't think I'd remember it, but every time he pops up, I call him Rossi. So I did remember. Fuck the Mayweathers. Fuck the Mayweathers, Gavin, mate. I love that you keep dropping that in there, buddy. Everyone put fuck the Mayweathers in the comment section, lads. We're not doing it enough, are we, eh? Circle DC ad Bayern only wanted to loan him to a team that will start him every week in, week out. Yeah, definitely. Michael Watson, hi guys. You right, Michael? How you doing tonight, mate? Hope you're well today, buddy. I'm just wondering if Coutinho scores on Wednesday, will we celebrate? Yeah, it probably like kiss the badge or something when he do something passionate wise. He might even cry. He cried at Brazil, didn't he? You know what I mean? Just have to wait and see on that one. I think he will be emotional either way if he scores because he know that that's what he needs to do is prove himself to the fans. A cheeky offer for Sanchez on a free in the summer. Yeah, mate. I don't see why not, mate. I'd offer him like a bit of cheeky backdoor money as well, to be honest with you. Like just to get it over the line. Why not? What's your take on our set piece takers? I feel like since Gerrard we've struggled in that department on consistency level. Our corners barely beat the first man. Yeah, it's a major thing that we need to deal on. Coutinho started banging a few free kicks and that in, didn't he? And that, but I feel you're right. I think since Gerrard left, the corners and that haven't been the best. Obviously, free kicks. We had Gerrard, we had Suarez, didn't we? Taking our free kicks, and they were two fantastic free kick takers. Whereas now it's like I never feel 100% like we're going to score a free kick. Whereas when we had Gerrard and Suarez and people like that, I felt like, yeah, here we go, here's a goal. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, I definitely agree with you. It's something that I would have liked to have seen Liverpool brought in is like someone that can bang in free kicks and is a really good free kick, a corner kick taker as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's something that Liverpool maybe should have brought in, but I don't know. We've got a couple of lads in there that are practicing, haven't we, and are doing all right. So hopefully soon one of them will be good enough to take that mantle, mate. Fuck the Mayweathers, yes, buddy. Sorry, James, for misspelling. Fuck the Mayweathers, fuck the Mayweathers. Hopefully we really have a good solid game against Burnley as well. Yeah, Caleb, I just hope we kick on now and learn from that mistake and just kick right on. Fuck the Mayweathers, yes. If Emery goes, it would be a shame, but Kate at Oxlade, Hendo, maybe another signing like Lamar in an ideal world will compensate. Yeah, definitely. And if we keep Coutinho as well, mate, we've got loads of options, haven't we? Fuck them over, says Michael. Yeah, Kate, let's get player of the year, 18-19. Very easily could happen, mate. He's an absolute legend, isn't he? I'm well chuffed that we got him coming. Imran's cool. Hit me if you change your mind again. Okay, buddy, okay. Oh, dear. Circle ordered this season home top with his name on the back. Would love it if he came in January. Yeah, I really don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, it would. I'd love to get him in. It feels like I'm a kid waiting for Christmas to come round, you know. Fuck the Mayweathers needs to be added to the Oxford Dictionary. Yes, it does, Blue Tick, mate. It does, doesn't it? Oh, dear. My middle name is Philip, so you can call me MPD the Joker. Fuck the Papers, yes, buddy. Oh, Michael and lads are on fire. Your defence are terrified. Oh, you're still singing, aren't you, Shamish, mate? Love a good sing-song like our Michael, didn't you, mate? What's the Oxford injury situation? I've seen Arsenal fans slagging him off for sticking by him through all this time on a treatment table. He's had some injuries and that over the time, mate, but no worse off than some of our players already. I think he'd be all right. I think, to be honest with you, I think the one thing is that I've noticed with like Jurgen Klopp and that with Liverpool now, Jurgen and his staff and the medical team and that, they're really good at managing injuries and that, and I feel that we'll have a better Ox Chamberlain. And Arsenal fans, by sagging the Ox off, just makes me laugh because they was all literally raving about him before it got to a transfer window and that, saying he's been our best player and that for a long time. The only one showing real desire and drive up there with Sanchez, it's them two. And that, and then he's left in there like he's shit, you're welcome to him, and now they're going, oh, he should have stuck by. They just can't make their mind up, can they? Like, they're just all over the place at the moment. I swear one day I'm going to have a heart attack watching Liverpool when we defend like that. Hopefully you don't, mate. Hopefully you don't, Imran, mate. But yeah, I do see what you mean, buddy, and I think we've got a few more nervous games to come in the Champions League, maybe, with that defence at the moment. Everyone gets injured at Arsenal, mate, don't worry. Yeah, definitely. Millie has a decent free kick on him as well. Yeah, why doesn't Millie take our free kicks, man? Michael is the best name. We have 3 Michaels, including myself. Yeah, and my dad's called Michael, so I agree with you. It's a good name, that. Get in, Shamish. Being a Liverpool fan is the greatest roller coaster ever, so just strap yourself in and enjoy the ride. Yeah, I agree, Gavin, mate. It's always been the way, isn't it? Ever since I remember, it's been the same. So you boys seen that Arsenal supported at the Emirates on the weekend with Coutinho on his Arsenal shit? No, I ain't seen that, T. That's fucking hilarious, man. Oh, mate, I ain't seen it. I love a sing-song. Yes, you do, Michael, don't you? Celery, celery. If she doesn't come, tickle her bum with lump of celery. Rossi likes the odd funny bit of banter in a tune, doesn't he, as well? Eh? He's got PhD, guys. He's got PhD. Maybe his name's Coutinho. Gavin's so true. The roller coaster is really scary. It is, mate, isn't it? You have a feeling we're going to be in for a few heart failures this season in Champions League. Yeah, it may well be the case, bud. Not too bad. Michael Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV was gutted when the Ox left. Yeah, I think the real Arsenal fans, like, and the real football supporters, knew that they've fucked up by letting him go, and they're disappointed more than anything that he's left. But it's all just scum in it, and that turn around and saying, "Oh, he's shit. You're welcome to him." They won't be saying that in 2 years' time when he's banging in goals against them for fun. Ox's the only player Arsenal fans TV didn't criticise, and Ox will surely be better on the clock. 100% Imran, mate. 100%. I really do think we've got ourselves a good buy with that one. Shamish, don't you worry about a thing, because every single thing is going to be alright. Yes, mate. Sure do love a sing-song. How many comebacks do you reckon we'll have this season, Lol? Mate, we're the comeback kings, aren't we? I think we're going to have tons of comebacks this year, buddy. I think teams seem to be able to nick an early goal again, or they always seem to score in the first half, don't they? And Liverpool come back strong in the second half was sort of a pattern that it was going with. But yeah, I think we're just going to outscore people until January, and then we sort out the centre-back situation, and then hopefully we sort it out a bit. But yeah, I think you're right with that, Ashley, mate. You could put money on it, couldn't you? Being more than 10 this season at least. Jamie was Arsenal's second best player. I agree, mate. Troops understood why he left. Yeah, your channel is appearing at the top of my homepage now on YouTube. Oh, really, Michael? Oh, wow, that's really good, isn't it? That's amazing. I think the more like views and that you get, and the more. Oh, pardon me, sorry lads, I'm a bit indigestion here. The more times you watch my content and stuff, the greater chance it's got to appear on your home feed, if you know what I mean. So I don't know, but it's all good anyway, mate. It means you can always join in on the streams, doesn't it? Liverpool the greatest comeback team ever. Yeah. Michael Dunn, 694 subs, that is, mate. Well done. Is it 694 subs, Michael? That's gone down, mate. I was 1 off 700, I think someone said earlier or something. Can't remember. I don't know, mate. Like I say, I haven't looked at it myself. I know it was creeping up still, but thank you very much, Michael. At the moment, I feel like 1 minute it goes up a few, and then it drops a few, and it goes up a few. That seems to be the balance in that. I think I'm still losing people that realise that they didn't win the draw. So they're like, fuck this, I'm out of here, you know. But like I said, each their own. If they want to leave, then so be it. Doesn't hurt me. It doesn't affect me anyway. I'm happy with how it's going. Rossi, I won't be able to handle any more comebacks. Oh, mate, tell me about it. It's hard, isn't it? I reckon we'll have another comeback in the Champions League quarter-finals and one in domestic cups. I hope we just have easy wins, to be honest, but we always seem to do the massive comebacks in the Champions League and European games, don't we? We've seen Robbie sing. He used to lead a singing group. Used to be a singer before AFTV. I ain't seen it, mate. That's funny, that is, if it is. It is, mate. I don't get why some Liverpool fans and pundits criticise the Ox signing. We have needed squad depth for a long time, especially now because of champs. 100% Imran, mate. I think he was a really clever bit of business. He can literally play in a lot of different positions, and for the price that we got him for, people saying that we overpaid for him. I said it before on the streams now. I think we didn't overpay for him. He's a young British talent. He's still got a massive career ahead of him. He's got the skill set. The ceiling's very high with his where he could end up as a player. Yeah, I think we got him as a bargain, mate. In 2 years' time, when he's been playing under Klopp and playing with Liverpool, everyone's going to be saying we got a bargain, like they're saying about Mane and that. I think it'll be the same with Salah as well in a few years. Yeah, didn't he used to sing reggae? 697. Sure, fucking hell, man. Jeez, it's nearly at 700, isn't it, lads? Mad, isn't it? Our box midfield squad depth is probably the best in the league, I think. It's up there, isn't it, mate? Definitely. Did the two lads claim the prizes on the draw? Yeah, mate. One of them took ages to message me back. And he messaged me back today and sorted it out and everything, got their details. One of them, I've actually bought him a complete kit for his kid instead of a top for him. So it was really good. But it's a shame, really, because I thought that, because there's a lot of you lads that join me on my streams and that. And I was talking to the lads and that, and they were saying that they don't really get chances to join in on the streams, and they want to, but they always watch the streams back and stuff. So I just said, look, no problem. Like, everyone was in with a chance of it. I mean, they could have been a subscriber literally 20 seconds before I picked it, like before the names were written out. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, but George Mason 699, fucking hell, like everyone's seeing different amounts in for it, ain't they? Talking about troops, did anyone see Arsenal fan TV interviewing Gary Neville? What a waste of an opportunity. It was embarrassing. I didn't see it, Michael, mate. Was it good, was it? Take Rennie does, that will help you. Yeah, man, I've got some somewhere. I will take them at some point. To be honest with you, I should have just took my extra mock results. So I didn't take my extra one. So now it's down to 694. I don't know, Michael, mate. I don't know. It's all over the place, isn't it? Really hope Van Dijk comes in January and those reports are true. Yeah, I think they are true, mate. I think he still wants Liverpool, and Liverpool still want him. Southampton still want the money if it's a big amount of money. So I can't see why it won't happen, to be honest with you. Yeah, only helps our case that he had a shocking game for their team today, wasn't it? So that's quite fucking funny. Actually, but if Salah could improve his finishing, I reckon we will win games a lot earlier. Remember in the 13-14 season where we blow teams away in the first 20 minutes? Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah, Salah's one of the best at getting in the right positions for me. He just literally always seems to break that back line. He's so fucking quick, isn't he? And he always arrives at the back post and that. He's a poacher, I think, Salah. And he's also got that where he can get into the right positions, but he's got practice to finish in when he's in the right position. Just got to kind of be a bit more composed, isn't it, really? But that will come, mate. That will come. It was the same with Suarez like that. Liverpool knew how to do it. Away, got to go, lads. Sorry, we'll tune in tomorrow's stream, I promise. Don't apologise, Shamish, ever, mate. Thank you for joining tonight. Absolute pleasure having you on board, as always, mate. And yeah, I'll speak to you soon, buddy. Get yourself a good sleep, mate. I think we need Van Dijk and another decent centre-back in case Matt gets injured. Yeah, my views is that we need two centre-backs. I would love to get Virgil in, but then I don't care whether it's a name the other centre-back, but we need to get in another centre-back that suits how we play defensively. Take care, Shamash, mate. I've seen that, Michael. Virgil van Dijk will be a Liverpool player in January. Yeah, I think so, Michael, mate. Right, I've caught up. Gonna have a Waz, mate. Rossi says Rayner or Dudek. Rayner for me, mate. Dudek was a legend for what he did, but I really liked Pepe Reina, if you know what I mean. So that's who I'm going with that one on. Give me 2 minutes, lads. I'll be back. I wasn't watching your earlier streams. How did the fuck the Mayweathers come about? Oh, Michael, basically, it was a funny video that was going around on Facebook that I saw where this Irish comedian, he does like a sketch basically where just in everyday life, like if he's sitting having dinner or whatever, the waiter comes over and he orders his food and he goes, fuck the Mayweathers. And he says it back and everything. And it's really funny. You can just type in on YouTube, type in fuck the Mayweathers and then watch. There's a video where he does it and stuff. And it's just really funny. And I was talking about it on a stream and then like, yeah, it just kind of cottoned on, mate. And everyone just started doing it. So it was really funny. But yeah, that's pretty much how it come about, mate, to be fair. It was just one of them things that just seemed to happen. So it was mad, really, buddy. Got to catch up again. Yeah, I know, 694, it keeps going up and down. Yeah, I just checked it. It says 699 on mine, but it'll probably drop down again. I don't know. It all depends. Best thing for us is Southampton's back line does really well, whilst Virgil van Dijk is on his way back. Means they're not actually needing Virgil van Dijk back. Yeah, that is very true, T. Good night, Shamas. Where's Atticus? I ain't seen Atticus in ages. Has he said goodbye? Have I missed it or whatever? Has he gone? So I haven't seen a comment from him in ages. They've all stuck to his guns, but I agreed with Arsenal Fan TV a lot. Guys, FIFA 18 demo is released today. What, today is in now? It's gone midnight, Gavin. Is it able? Can you download it? Would I be able to download it on PS4 now if I put it on? Let me know, bud. They had a good point, to be fair. It's funny, isn't it, how a lot of us Liverpool supporters watch the Arsenal TV and everything as well. It's just fucking, it makes me laugh. I think getting Virgil van Dijk and also improvement on Matic will really make us contenders realistically for next season. Same, Ashley, mate. I really do feel like we're going to just push on next year and getting Cater in next year. When you look at it, that we've got Cater as well, we'll have a really strong spine to the team. And yeah, I think there's big things to come next year, to be honest. I think Matic is decent, but we can still upgrade on him. Yeah, Matic does a job, doesn't he? But don't get me wrong, there could be a better player out there that suits us better, but I like Matt. He's our best centre back in it at the moment. So take Spurs defenders, problem solved. Yeah, just sign theirs, isn't it? Done. Conte EA FIFA site, mate. Yes. Right, Owen there, keeper. Yeah. Hope you're all well, lads. I'm joining late tonight. What have I missed? You right, Minaz, mate? It's all good, buddy. It's all good. We're all good on the stream as far as I can tell, mate. I'm alright. Hopefully you're alright, buddy. You ain't missed much. We've just been talking a little bit, mate, to be fair, as we always do. Basically been talking about Coutinho, about Mane, about the Champions League game coming up, and yeah, a few conversations bouncing around now about FIFA as well. Starting to pop up from what I can see. But fuck the Mayweathers means something else though, Dads, doesn't it, mate? Don't remind me, mate. Yeah, a few people have commented on that recently saying about it. I'm like, yes, I'm well aware of the abbreviation of it, but there's a few different abbreviations, thank you. And our abbreviation of it is fuck the Mayweathers, isn't it, Michael? Matt will get better with a stronger player next to him. I think Matt feels he has to do the bulk of defending, too much pressure on his shoulders. Yeah, and something that Gavin says a lot as well, which I really agree with, is that the back line don't have much trust in each other. And I think Matip, once he's got someone next to him that he knows he can trust, we will see an even better Matip. Yeah, I think that's what it comes down to. We need to, the back five, which is including the goalkeeper, need to learn to trust each other. And yeah, they need to sort that out, don't they? Blue tick. See Ronaldo, highest rated player on FIFA 18, followed by Messi. Fucking hell. I can't wait to play it, lads. Can't wait to get my hands on the proper game, though. Get Ultimate Team. I love it. I'm back now, mate. Yes, Atticus. Good to see you back, buddy. Did you say goodbye or say? Did you say you had to go away? Because I missed some of the comments earlier on and that. And I noticed you hadn't spoken. I know you're one of the main ones that talks on this. You love a good chit chat, don't you, Atticus? You've always got a point, haven't you, to say on things. The vets told me my mum's dog should be put down today, but my mum's got dementia and thinks the world of the dog 15-year-old lad with arthritis. Fucking hell, Michael, mate. Sorry to hear it, buddy. That's going to be hard, mate, innit? You know what I mean? My missus, she's a carer, and some of you have seen like her nurse's outfit and stuff, and that's her work outfit, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, it is, and she works a lot with patients with dementia and stuff, and it's never nice, mate, is it? Eh? Welcome back, Atticus. Check is due to be released, so it's down to Sony and Microsoft. Right, I will have to check. I'm gonna have to whack my PlayStation on at some point then, because I'd rather download it tonight so I can play on it tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? We're on 699 subs. Yeah, that's what I thought, Gavin. That's what it was showing up to me, mate. So we're nearly there, lads. We're nearly at 700, aren't we? It's on the Xbox store to download at the moment, Gavin. Just can't play. Download it now and you'll be playing it on Xbox. Fucking hell, I need to know if it's on PS4. If it's on Xbox, it might be on PS4, isn't it? But it definitely is our best defender. Plus, he was free. He was a quality bit of business, wasn't he? Let's face it. Klopp knew what he was doing with that one, didn't he? Bargain, that was, yeah, he was Rossi, wasn't he, mate? I gave my Xbox away because I never used it. Didn't try any football games. Oh, mate. Yeah, I absolutely love FIFA, mate. I've never ever been into pro on the game consoles or whatever. Obviously, there's a lot of people out there that prefer pro, but FIFA is the way forward for me. Fuck Mayweather's and welcoming ours. Yes, Michael. I could see why they don't trust Clavan though. Even I'll return him. Yeah, he's let himself down, didn't he, in that last game against City? But a lot of the players did. But I tried to have Clavan's back with some of the lads that hated him, saying he does all right for us, but he didn't do all right at all, did he? No, I didn't. I just zoned out. Okay, Atticus, mate. Happens to all of us, mate. I'm on a stream and I sometimes zone out and I sit there and I'm like, I think where I'm constantly trying to read and that's partly why I'm getting headaches and stuff as well. Well, it's good to have you back, Atticus. Yeah, getting Matt on a free was awesome deal. 100% Gavin, mate. I loved getting Matt. Sorry to hear, Michael. Yeah, thanks, Michael, mate. Hammers did alright tonight, didn't they? Did they? I ain't seen it, mate. How did they get on? What was the score? Sorry to hear that, Michael, mate. Yeah, it was a great bit of business. Xbox on. I'm checking it. Gavin, you've got a PlayStation as well, haven't you, mate? So when you get a chance after the Xbox, if you can have a cheeky dabble on the PlayStation just to have a look, I'd appreciate it. But you don't have to, mate. I know you've had a long day, Gavin. I know we need a defender, but I'm pleased we didn't go for Johnny Evans. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't settle for Johnny Evans. You know what I mean? That could have easily have happened, couldn't it? And I'd much rather Virgil than Johnny Evans. New Journey is on the demo. Oh, wow. That'd be cool. Agus Pro Evo is actually quite good, but I like FIFA more. I don't ever play Pro, mate. I know a lot of people like Pro and they prefer it to FIFA, but me and a lot of my closest mates that we all play FIFA all the time. I just love Ultimate Team, mate. It's just absolute champ, isn't it? Pro Evo 6 on the PSP was shit. Was it too? I actually think Clavan played well against Man City at Anfield last season. Clavan's done a job when he's been in most of the games that he's been in. I feel like I prefer him playing when Moreno's at left back to when Moreno plays with Lovren, because I've said a few times that Lovren and Moreno can't play together. Clavan just let himself down again, didn't he? 2-0. West Ham won 2-0. Sure they did. Lucky deflecting the tapping. Deflection and tapping, right. 1 second, I'll be right back, lads. Okay, Atticus, mate. Gavin, mate, how did your checkup go today? Is my PlayStation plugged in? If it is, what's going on? It's not fucking plugged in. I've got too many plugs with all the computer and that set up. Pressure is off Billick for now. Yeah, for one game. Guys, I'm going to have to go. As always, yeah, it's been brilliant talking to you all. You are all legends, guys. Until the next stream, take care. You never walk home, guys. Greetings from Ireland. Fuck them overs. Night, Michael, mate. Thanks for joining again, as always, buddy. Tell you what, guys, to be honest, it's coming up 2 hours that I've been streaming. I'm probably going to knock off by 2 hours anyway. So, because I want to get my head down, try and get rid of this fucking headache. Michael, have you, quickly before you go, mate, let me know whether you have watched any of them Game of Thrones yet. Need to watch them, buddy. Good talking to you as MPD. Night, mate, you'll never walk alone. Oh, Michael, yeah. Oh, dear. Time for lunch. Oh, yeah, I forget, Caleb. You're New Zealand as well, weren't you, mate? So it's a complete different time, isn't it? Guys, night all night, Michael, buddy. Hear me, what's your name on the bench, OFC? Daryl, mate. Just call me Dazza. A lot of the lads call me Dazza. But yeah, you can call me whatever you want, Imran, can't you, mate? I just said me, didn't I, again? Fuck's sake. Imran. Yeah, call me whatever you want, mate. Dazza. Either way, it doesn't matter, buddy. Roll. Daz, it's great coming on the stream again. Hopefully you do another one tomorrow. Take care, mate, and good night all. I definitely will probably do a stream tomorrow, lads, because obviously it's coming up the big one, isn't it? So, yeah, it'd be good to get you guys on the stream and that. No, not yet, Daz, but we'll do. Okay, Michael, mate, just let me know when you do, buddy. I'm telling you, no box of tissues there, mate, for the Queen of Dragons or the Mother of Dragons. Fucking right, Michael. Oh, what was I saying, Daz? It's great coming on the stream, okay? You do another one? Yeah, glad you come on tonight, Roll, mate. Always a pleasure, buddy. Alright, lads, thanks for the warm welcome. No problem, George, mate. Thanks for joining us, mate. You're always welcome in our streams, mate. Your input is absolutely welcome here. We love it all, lads, don't we, eh? Okay, Daz or Dazza. I think I prefer Dazza. No. Same as I prefer Imran. You know, it's weird, isn't it? Everyone, prefers different names to call each other, you know what I mean? It's funny, isn't it, eh? Atticus says I'm back, lads, as we're all going. Oh, dear. Yeah, call me Dazza, mate. A lot of people call me Dazza, so it's cool. The stream that was promised. Michael Watson, the stream that was promised. What do you mean, mate? The stream that was promised? Is that the one tomorrow night you on about, buddy? We'll definitely be doing the stream after the game. That was the one that mainly I said I will definitely be doing, because we'll all get on and hopefully celebrate through the roof. Yeah, I agree, Chamberlain was a steal, but if we got Sanchez too, we would be really robbing Arsenal. But yeah, like I said, we'd be kicking them when they're down, wouldn't we, if we got that? We'll do, mate. Good night, all. Night, Michael, mate. Gavin says, night, George. Night, roll, George. Great timing. I know, Atticus, buddy. I've tried, mate. I've done 2 hours. So I was only going to literally do about an hour because of my head and that, and I'm just fucking exhausted, lads. You know what I mean? I'm just glad that I managed to get on and have a little chat with you tonight and get your views on some of the things. Help me wind down a bit tonight. Game of Thrones, a prince that was promised. Oh, right. Yeah, mate. Yeah. It's alright, mate. No worries at all. Right, you lovely lot. Let me read this one from T, because he's just popped up. Will most likely be news on a few different subjects tomorrow, and then the Mane news, obviously. Hopefully a good day. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, T. I might not do a video talking about it. I might just do a live stream with you lot so that we can get all your lots' opinions, you know. And T, do you know, we were talking about doing a podcast, mate. I think the way I'm looking at it, because I use OBS to do my streaming and that, is I'll have to do maybe a Skype call or whatever with you, and then you'll be on the podcast like a stream, but we'll do a Skype call or something. If you're still up for that, T, then let me know, buddy. That's what I was trying to look up earlier today. But yeah, what was said? Night. There's a night, Atticus, mate. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day, buddy. Because it's not late for you, is it, Atticus? It's like midday, isn't it, for you where you are? Good night, Michael. Good night, Tony, mate. Sleep well. Michael's still there, isn't he, eh? He said good night ages ago, but he's still saying good night to everyone. That's why I love Michael. He just never goes. And if he goes, sometimes he ends up popping back 10 minutes later and saying, oh, I'm back. Oh, dear. Yeah, T, let me know on that, mate. Even if you comment on one of my videos. Oh, here it is. Yes, mate. And yeah, Discord is pretty good. Quality is better than Skype calls, but 100% if you wanted to do one Thursday/Friday, talking about the game as a tester, we can do, mate. Sounds good to me, buddy. I think it'll probably be Friday more than Thursday because my missus is at work Thursday night, so I've got the lads, so I probably won't be able to do anything on Thursday. But yeah, Friday we'll do something like that too. It'd just be good to, even if it's shit to begin with, but we do a test run and see how it goes and that. And I'll be down to do that. We'll link up anyway, T, before that and talk about it a bit more if you want, mate. But yeah, I don't know what Discord is, to be fair. Like I say, I'm pretty new to all this sort of shit, but yeah, whatever's best, mate. You just let me know and we talk about it and we'll be alright. Imran says, okay, I'm off. I'll join again. I've watched your videos before and they're great, and you weren't panicking after the 5-0 loss and stayed positive. Was a good cheer up. Be back soon. Days of peace. Peace, Imran, mate. You take care, buddy. Thanks for joining us tonight, mate. And yeah, good to know that you liked watching the stream after the 5-0 loss. I tried to keep positive, and that's what we've all got to do, innit, lads, eh? So yeah, take care, Imran, mate. You look after yourself. Yeah, Friday's good whenever you get the chance. Okay, T, mate, wicked. We'll make it Friday then. We'll try and do that on Friday. See you all next time, probably. See you later, Michael, mate. You take care. Good night. Whoa, everyone's saying right off. See you all later. Night, lads. Night, Gavin. Have a good one, Caleb. Night, Gavin. Night, Michael. Sounds good, pal. We'll get that sorted, mate. Speak tomorrow. Yeah, night all. It's been a long day. I'm off as well, lads. Yeah, Gavin, you go and get your head down, mate. It has been a long one for you, innit, as well. So get your head down, mate, and rest a bit. Right, lads, love you and leave you all. Take care, you lovely lot, and hopefully you have a wicked day tomorrow, guys. I'll speak to you in a stream later on in the day, yeah? Take care.